Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, man. Thank you to Linz for subscribing during the pre-stream. Now, Heathcliff might be excited about dropping in. And I very much agree with the sentiment. The recent IDs have been very good. However, I must decide right now whether or not I should even upgrade the other IDs right now, or just keep with the existing ones. I think I'm unsure of which ones I have currently, so me and you chat, let's just skim through them to see what we have. Because I believe I got everything. Except for area few. Because last I've been waiting all day. Well, I don't mean to pull your tail here. Pull your tail. Now, Heathcliff is very barren, as you can see. Even I didn't even get these two in any of my polls. These two I had gotten way back, just so I mean this one I got all the way back in the song season. And Pequod I just got for the Mira Dungeon achievement. Last, why don't you like me? It's listen, Heathcliff, you're one of them is sinking, so I didn't even have those like ready yet. Arcor has been a consistent. This is still so solid these days. And Full Stop was Walpurgis locked. This was last season locked. And to be blunt with you, Bleed isn't really my style. But I will say, Oofy had been getting along a lot of play on my comps. Fortunately, though, yeah, you see, I still don't even have binds yet. That's how barren Heathcliff is. But which one's the most barren? I think. Okay, no, it's definitely not Sinclair. What's an ego, lass? Don't worry your pretty little head about it, Heathcliff. I would have said that my most barren was either Faust or Sinclair, but no, I think Heathcliff really is just my ugly little duckling. Not to you specifically. I'm speaking to hashtag not all Heaths. But I believe we have enough, right? No, we don't have enough. Well, it's fine. What's a little short between you and me. Okay, game, you need to stop. 6-7. I'm such a bad fucking god. Okay, come on. Stop playing with me. Bro. And then last with a 6-7 mean? It's very multifaceted. I don't think we'll really get it until the end of this content. Regardless, though, I think we're about ready to just go for Heisho here, no? Which team is polling right now? Judge and Heisho. It's a 50-50. Oh, brother. Hey, that's Milas. Yeah, I mean, I think Heisho is the most developed one out of my team, right? Yeah, it's by a large margin. I'm surprised Verso wasn't invited to the click. Still no solid rupture idea outside of this one, but I'm not even gonna talk about that one. Yeah, I suppose I won't go down that easily, lass. I am the adept of the U branch, lass. Well, now my ego is currently in stock, no. Oh, he's so outdated. Actually, I wonder if this is to the benefit of Cliff or not. I mean, what's my current thread balance right now? Ah, it's not that big of a deal. Just let it spin for a little, although that's more attack weight. Whew. Okay, that's not bad actually, but I wouldn't really do everything on that. Well, I think this ID will also be my first level 6 ticket too. A very special honor because has been bestowed upon.
동이 터도 우리가 닥치고 있다는 거에 감사해라. 해명은 어제 제갈에 좀 죽음에 물어라 하는 말 한마디에 허락되니까.
Although, imagine if Rupture is actually going to be like the worst. No, not the worst, but just like Slash. Like every affinity like Heisho Heathcliff has is just going to be the worst for like the Canto this like thus far. I'm burning up with rage, and I'm not even on a battlefield. Why aren't they fighting back? A good fight would have given me a chance to let off some of this pent-up steam. That bloody Coney won't put up a fight. Should have hold in this gut, but the bloke is busy scampering away. Sneaky little shite slinking through the night. Ain't got the guts to take us on. We gave all kinds of excuses to pass on that other mission because we were promised a fight against the best of the best that the GLN guards had to offer. And wouldn't you know it, bloody Conies came and nicked it right under our noses. Slipped in a night, did they? I'm to surrender by grabbing hostages, did they? And they were so proud of that accomplishment that they felt the need to walk up to me and rub it in. The gulp. Bogged by rupture cow. Bollocks. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have joined the hunt for that Psychoman user or whatever they're called. The what now? Oi. Do you think me an easy target or something because that weird Mao did that last BB once? Is that what this is about? You don't bloody steal a fire away from us. You just don't. Taking you, Willis, must have turned you into a bird brain fool. Ouch. It's hardly been 3 weeks since the Lord commanded us not to waste Heisho lives on pointless squabbles. Yeah. the one thing that pisses me off, class. Shites who can't fight and stand against their lord. Yeah. Tell that to your Jianren. The geezer who said we should behave as the roosters do. That he put in a good word to our lord. That we should take the mission. Wasn't it supposed to be a joint mission with the Mal branch anyway? I'm having a hard time understanding what you're so vexed about. I'm vexed about you having all the fun leaving us twiddling our thumbs. You bastards didn't even a single morsel for us to feed on. Unbelievable. His brain's full of crybabies all the way up to an depth like yourself. This is why no one wants to work. I'll say this. Give it some thought, why don't you? That maybe, just maybe, it's your branch's fault that you don't ever get called to these missions. Literally, a sword through the gut wasn't enough to shut him up. Maybe tearing that cheeky noggin out of his torso will finally do the job. As he narrowed the eyes of the footwork of the bloke, he was looking for a chance to book it. I sensed someone approaching from behind me. They're moving stealthily. A hair. It's gotta be. Was it? You wanna go around, Daddy? They're surrounding me. Trying to take me down by piling on me all at once. That's it? Fine. I like that. It's been too long since I was allowed to have a fight all to myself. I know what you're thinking, but this isn't what it looks like. Just here to deliver a message from our Lord. From the Lord? Got me all excited thinking I was about to get jumped. The tongue on this one. Sheesh. There aren't as many of them as the rats. There's enough Codys to be called a swarm. Would have been a fun fight. What's with that bundle of bamboo sticks? The Lord has decreed that the roosters are to stand down and put an end to their troublemaking. That he shall bestow an additional mission for your branch. I snatched the finely dried, elegant bamboo scroll out of his hands. Unlike that previous family hierarch or whatever her name was. We use us as some sodden bodyguards and never let us fight. My current lord. Well, let's just say he knows how to party. I have faith he's about to get us a nice battlefield where we can finally... Wait, what's this? They're at the remnants of the GLN guards. Boy, you sure you come to the right address? Any GLN guards were with fighting either surrendered or were executed already. The Lord gave us the game found. An errand to take out the stragglers? Really now? Talking about the same Lord here, yeah? He also added that you were free to refuse this mission. Should you refuse, the mission would fall to us, the Mao branch. Ain't that a load of shade? Usually, I'm the least orders command isn't the kind of luxury we have. We have to do what we're told, even if that command sends us to a doom. At least giving us a choice. What does this mean? Is he going to leave us hanging for days on end with nothing to do but sleeping the days away if we refuse to take this one? And that's the whole message. Use the mission if it's not to your liking. Like I said, we can take on the mission if... I never said I didn't want the mission, did I? Go along now. You? Uh-huh. Say that again? Take this fight away from us too. And I'll personally tear your, say that again, body in half. Vertically. Can't always expect a top-notch feat, I suppose. I don't expect it to be any good, but at least we're getting to stretch our muscles for once. They'll be happy to hear that I've nabbed us a mission at least. Those bird brains back the crew. I'm sure they're already beating the living daylights out of each other. Oh. What's got you so excited? I knew there was something special about my lord when his cocky face didn't piss me off. Just now. Does he keep giving us these excellent fights? As expected, the stragglers of the GLN guards were a wet blanket. A whole lot of them. I had no trouble mowing them down like paper. Until one of them decided to pull a bizarre trick and immediately turned the tide of the battle against us. It was one of the armored blokes. The instant he saw us, he collapsed to his knees like some loon having a breakdown, and started multiplying. Wasn't there a taboo about that? Something about an empty replica clone ban something? Whatever it is. I'm quite certain that breaks the taboo. The point is, he's multiplied to the point where the entire alleyway is swarming with his clones. Featherheaded lads dispatched the fiery missions are going to stroll in proper jealous they are. This is exactly what I wanted. Just how many of you are there? 100? 1,000? Or 10,000? I personally like our lord. He gave us some good fights. Heathcliff, who would you say is the most ill-fitted, the worst fit in the branches? Yes, yes. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I say in Dagwanyan for. Totally worth missing out on a night in the back streets. Come get me, shites. I've got a lot of fighting I need to catch up on. What do you know about being adept and having to let the chicks take my battle? Blood talons. Palms look great. I cut them, burned them, and stabbed them. I thrashed my wings and wield the blood flame blade until my shoulders dislocate. Oh, my mate Sinclair, it'd be your own coop, man. I think I'm getting a bit thirsty. I've got more than enough gas left in me. As long as I can wield the blood flame blade. A rooster like me ain't ever getting results in bloody battles like these. How many more have I got to go through? That was shite mode. There's no end to the fight. Dawn broke a while ago. The monstrous inundation of clones is still covering every surface of the alleyway, crashing into me like waves to the point where I can't even see the world beyond it. I love this. The fire reading my blood flame blade shrank. Must have run out of oil. The Shenren geezer said something about how the rooster's blood flame blades borrowed and a modified form of technique that some other folks use. Something about how they can use their own blood to spark blood flame without oil. Chicken man in chat while you read his update story is strangely funny. It's like it's like one of those like it's like how like Timothy Chalamet like reacts to like Paul Atreides in like Dune for like The Wire or something. Ain't that funny? So this modified technique we're using is the downgrade. Adept. What the hell are you talking about? Huh? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Where'd the rest of that bloke go? Thought more of him a moment ago. Have multiplying monster? You killed all of them, Adept. What? Okay, I guess not. But then, do you remember how you started attacking us out of battle fever? I'll look around and see a few roosters on the ground, half beaten to death. Well, lads, I did warn you about waltzing into my space and we're fighting, didn't I? You're the one who ran up to us and started a fight, Adept. Shut it. We're taking them to the apothecary. I'll grab 2 of them, so you grab the rest. Yes, sir. Gotta put those medical bonuses to good use, yeah? Yeah. We rarely ever get to use them because we're either dead or unscathed after a mission. No middle ground with you lot, I tell you. Alright. I forget, I'm pretty sure for this Adept ID, he has burn gain no matter what, right? There we go. My special honor bestowed upon you, good sir. Yeah, it's apply, counts, target, and sell. Oh, class start. No matter what. Okay, that's really good, actually. That's also pretty good. Yeah, even heals when he's low from getting burned. Okay. Okay. This one doesn't gain on. And then this one gains. Wow. Deal 5% of bloody damage dealt as rat damage. That's. I don't know if that mixes up any of my picks for what's the name? For okay, so yeah. Very, very momentum based. Joy battles I live for last. Okay. Yeah, and then at 20 use that instead. Heal HP. Okay. Use this coin once. If this unit has 20 plus burn, if this unit has less than 50. Okay. It's actually not too bad. For this moment, let's use my most leveled. Let's give him the honor. So is that the right I don't have the oh, I do have the right idea. Okay. Sweet. Let's see. I mean, this one would be my first usually. Two, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure that was. Sends a whole alarm reactor blast. And then what was it for Sona? Tremor burst. Compared to the other chicken head, this idea is very good for both Rupture and Burn teams. You can even put him on your fighting team. Yeah, I know that the Heisho branch are at least before Heathcliff, I assume that like even though Sinclair was fun, he very is like out negative for Rupture at the very least. But I'm excited to give this a spin. The only thing is, I probably don't want to put in Sinclair here into my main roster, probably as a backup. It's a support thing? Yeah, okay. That's not too bad then. She's also... Yeah, and Sinclair passive is kind of impossible to get, really. Yeah. Okay. I believe that's the thing I wanted to look at. Aside from try this, but I don't have enough shards. The lad called himself the Wild Hunt, I believe. Is there anything else I wanted to level up from egos? Oh, that's nice, but it was a very wild hunt for me last. Oh right, title LG. I don't have enough of that though. I have to remind myself that I just don't have enough crates nowadays. At least for the start of the season. Actually, I have an idea. It's not gonna be very count positive though, but I have an idea. House ceiling ego, not an upside 4, yeah. This one's at upside 4. I mean, I just don't have this one at upside 4, because I'm lazy, I guess. being honest with you, I just I just didn't really feel like the necessity of having this like safety net for like the head's attack end. Yeah, for like rupture, I just made sure to like soup this up super hard. So yeah, I believe our roster is probably gonna something like that. Yeah, you don't need to do grid if you have that green ego. Yeah. For this one, you know what? Let's just go for fighting spirit.
왔다. 또 희한한 일이 하나 들어와 있야. 그게 이름을 말하고
명령만 내리는 건 취향이 아니다만.
There we go. That's the most brute force characters I can think of.
이 리카르도가
Aside from Mad Magical Girl, I suppose. He said another army enemy last. Those was a real fight fun last. Too bad the other branches joined in. Hell yeah. W-Yo in the chat. Oh man, I've been itching to get started with this Canto, man. But I wanted to save myself for the stream. I don't know how long it takes until we get like the new not the red like the excavation stuff, but the the tickets. I saw that it wasn't just like really that much of an upgrade though. Like it's only up to level 2 and tickets. It's not really all that much. I'm really surprised. XP Lux is at the end of part 1. Oh, good to know. Hi, Mulberry. It's been a while since I saw you in chat. Now the honor of seeing Heathcliff at the start. Until the next CG comes up. There's a clue of thread, raveled up a single strand whose beginning is its end. Moments become wet and warps that crisscross into a weave. No spoilers for this Canto so far has been making a lot of people confused on what on what Project Moon is doing. That's exciting. I mean, has that ever not been consistent for what Project Moon she does? The flow of time spools in a single spot. Go on, read it. From the echo of your first cry to the whisper of your last breath, part of every moment, my eyes catch a glimpse of you.
아니, 그 글자는 그렇게 읽는 게 아니라 요시대라고 읽는 거다.
Oh. That's not fun.
요슈! 이게 더 편하고 이쁘잖아.
길을 잃은 내 아이야. 돌아오는 방향을 모르겠다면
Dear lost child of mine, should the way back home elude you,
가장 아팠던 첫 매듭을 더듬어서 되짚어라.
I'll thread back to the very first knot that hurt the most. Yeah, but compared to this one, something weird is going on. Because of spoilers? Okay.
그 떨림이 멎는 곳에는
Where the quivering stops,
내가 있단다.
that is where you will find me.
오늘이군요.
Today's the day.
네, 오늘이네요.
Today's the day indeed.
팀장님
Boss,
혹시
are you...
잠깐
Oh, no.
떨리냐는 질문은 하지 말게. 그런 건 스스로의 연구 결과에 자신 없는 반민들이나 하는 행동이지.
I am not excited to meet this guy again. Hold. Please don't ask me if I'm nervous. Only ordinary, unremarkable researchers with a particularly low level of confidence in their own material ever get nervous.
말하고 보니 지난번 학회 때 청심환을 한 줌씩 먹고도 3초에 5번씩 손을 떨던 자가 생각나는 건
Your unfinished career has reminded me of the last academic assembly. there was this fellow who could simply not stop their hands from shaking with the frequency of 5 oscillations every 3 seconds, even after taking an entire fistful of tranquility boluses. What a miserable sight that was.
아, 그들이 과연 내가 하는 말의 절반 이상은 알아들을 수 있을까라는
When you see the
불안감을
font size
느꼈는데
shrink.
적당한 긴장감에 다리
brother.
정도는 떨릴지도 모르겠군. 그래도 자네들이 한번 검토해 준 덕에 한결 안심이지. 자네들이 이해했다면 나머지 청중들도 이야기 정도는 따라올 테니까.
Oh, of course. Perhaps the fear that the attendees may not possess the intelligence to comprehend even half my presentation may source a reasonable severe level of anxiety. But enough to make my legs tremble somewhat. But I've been quite relieved of that concern after review my materials, if both of you are able to understand it. The audience should have no problem following the general narrative.
적어도 지난번처럼
Did you last know that there was an
절반
idiot who put a
넘게
hit on our
수능을
lord?
쓸 거야.
What? Spill the tea. At least you won't be dosing the audience, Chalk. Full of your verbal sedative this time.
그러고 보니
On another
추가
note,
연구를
have you any
위한
clues to why our
학교였지만
cooperation
왜
request for
여태껏 승인이 안
additional
난 건지
research
알고
is
있나?
still pending approval?
LCA 연구 개발팀에서 계속 반려하고 있거든요. 하던 연구에나
LCA
집중하라고.
R&D team has repeatedly denied our request. Additionally, we're to focus solely on our present research.
사자롭게 구는군.
A rather narrow-minded bunch, aren't they?
누구인지 아는 게 있나?
We know specifically who denied our requests.
지난번 학회에서 청심환을 한 줌씩 먹고도 손을 떨던 그 부팀장분이요. 팀장님이 코웃음을 치셨던 것에 대한 앙금이 아직 안 풀리셨나 봐요.
The assistant manager who could simply not stop their hands from shaking, even after taking an entire fistful of tranquility boluses. Seems pretty obvious that they're still carrying the grudge from when you prompted them.
아, 그랬던 건가?
Is that so? Well,
아마 이번 발표가
they'll have no
끝나면
choice but to approve our request of this presentation.
기존 연구는
Our present research has already progressed beyond the point of satisfaction, after all.
압류.
Of course, boss. Of course.
아무래도
This
안
won't
되겠.
do. But the motivation behind my additional research request was a state of personal curiosity.
회사에 이익이 될
I have no
연구인
doubts in
건
my mind
틀림이
it'll end
없네.
up benefiting the company's bottom line. The Lord only sent out 3 of us? Was Sinclair with you?
마튼, 혹시 내가 어제 만든 추가 연구 계획서는 챙겼나? 예상되는 성과를 눈앞에 들이밀면 LCA에서도 승인하지 않고서는 못 베기겠지.
Martin, do you have additional research proposal with you? Even the LCA will have no recourse but to approve it when see the projected gains from its success.
그건 따로 필요하지 않을 것 같아 연구실에 두고 왔는데.
The adept of the Mao and the adept of the Wu? Hell yeah. A real meeting of the minds? Oh damn, I didn't know you played Limbus, Mira? Yeah, no, I'm a big Limbus head. I just never had the opportunity to what's the call it? I mean I've been pretty much been playing it since like the Sona Canto and revisited from the Honolulu Canto, so not much opportunity to really react to it blindly, one could say. That. I left it back at the research hall. Didn't think we needed today.
그 연구에서 성과를
A
거둔다면
successful outcome of the research should also be able to boost the efficiency of our electrical systems.
안 그래도
I'm sure the need for more power is a major concern.
잡아먹어서
We already have precious little to spare with how much energy our research consumes.
연구실 난방기에 쓰는 전력도 아깝다고.
Yeah, we know.
다 같이 추위에
We would have
떨면서
to conduct our experiments in
실험했었죠.
the freezing cold because we require the power from the heating systems to save
에고 장비
electricity.
덕에 따뜻했지만.
Say Tilsi thanks to my ego here, but still. I still don't have it either.
아무튼 계획서는 제가
Anyways,
가져올게요.
I'll go grab the proposal.
팀장님이랑 맡은
You should focus on
씨는
the
발표
presentation
준비에
prep.
집중하세요.
지원 요청. 여기는 LC.
Anyways, I'm 2 content behind. I'm a bounce. See you next time.
긴급하게 지원 요청한다. 지금이 그러니까 코드.
Requesting support. This is LCE department. Corridor YS-4. Requesting immediate support. The situation's a code.
미안하구나.
Apologies. I
그렇게
didn't wish to
불필요하게
so unnecessarily cut him off,
싶진
but
않았는데.
as it seems he passed out, let me be the messenger instead.
의식을 잃은 것 같으니
I won't bother with the fancy code
대신
speak.
전하지. 코드라고
But am I the last name Catherine? I would love to meet.
거창하고.
Once again? Were you talking about Heathcliff? The first time I ever heard that name.
이곳에는 일말의 가망조차 남지 않았다.
Situation is
아마
entirely hopeless.
그렇게 말하고 싶었을 거야.
It's probably what he wished to say. A few hours later. They're just unaware. A good deal of time had passed since we said our heartfelt farewells to Jiazi Chun. Yet we still remain stuck in Hangguan.
오늘 출발하는 거 맞냐?
You was enough
날짜
today?
헷갈린 거 아니고?
You reckon you got the date wrong?
그건 아닌데.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
베르길리우스 씨랑 파일럿 씨를 데리고 오신다던 소드
It
씨까지
sounds late.
늦으시네요.
She was supposed to get Vergilius and Pilot.
홍원 밖으로 이어지는 직통로
Right ahead lies the road that leads straight out of Hangguan.
트럭을 타고
Given
이
Sao's memo
장소까지
telling us to
모이라는
drive out
메모를
here with the
휘갈겨
truck,
쓰고 간 것을 볼
there should be no room for error this
이번에는
time.
확실할 테지.
He's so dead. I didn't expect you to know the last name. I mean, I don't really know her. Just
그랬으면 좋겠네요.
I sure hope that's the case.
대관원에서 나올 때
When we left
인지기 분들이 몇
Daeguan
시에
Yan earlier,
돌아오는지 물어보더라니까요.
the guards at the gate actually asked me what time we'd be coming
저희가
back.
아예 홍원의 정식 거주민이
Probably
된
think
줄
we've taken up permanent
아시더라고요.
residence here at H Court.
그럴만하지. 지난번부터 계속 떠난다면서 잔치상도
That's surprising.
두 차례나 얻어먹었는데
After saying goodbyes
계속
left
안
and
가고,
right,
응?
two
미적지근하게
farewell
있기만 하니까.
banquets. We're still sitting here on our butts without any sign of leaving.
그러니까
Exactly.
이때쯤이면 항상
By now,
베르가
Barry should have
의미심장하게
appeared out
등장해서
of nowhere with his usual
다음
time to move on to our
장소로
next
가십니다,
destination,
단테.
Dante.
하고
Like
말해줬잖아.
always.
카론에 내 피에 출발할게 부릉부릉 하는 말도 못 들은 지 너무 오래됐고.
And Karen would say, "Off we go, Mephi. Vroom vroom." Been forever since I heard her last.
베르길리우스
I didn't think there was ever a time Vergilius was gone this long.
계약 위반에 따른 추가적인
The breach of contract may have led to extra workload for us, but even so,
고려하더라도
his prolonged absence remains unusual.
설마 저희를 도와주신 일 때문에 아직도
She was left to be around. I forgot all about the fight when I saw last. Wait, you were an ID after Canto 5. Sorry, 6. How do you know that name even? All this just because he went out of his way to help us? It's not like me to forget a fight last.
그렇지는 않습니다.
You're base Limbus, Heathcliff, but I just can't prove it yet. Not necessarily.
당시의 계약 위반
While it is
사항으로
true
인한
that the penalty
징계가
incurred from
남아있는 것은
breaching the
사실이지만
contract great remains,
H사에서 할수
the
있는
LCC's operation in H
실시와는
Corp, which he was assisting
87
with,
씨가 가져가 된
was
직후에
immediately concluded
모두
following
마무리되었죠.
Jiazi Chun's inauguration as the family hierarch. I failed to think of any reason apart from that.
짐작가는 바가 없구려.
Vergilius and Karen would always be away whenever we traveled to a new place, but yeah, never for this long.
이번에도 같은 일로 자리를 비우신 걸까요?
Maybe he should stop doing whatever he usually does when spending time with Karen. Everyone turned to look at Faust.
베르길리우스 씨가 자리를 비우는
At this
이유에
point,
대해서
there was no information that could be
아직
shared
여러분에게
regarding
공유드릴
Vergilius'
수 있는
absence.
정보는 없습니다.
Maybe we can ask Vergilius when he gets here?
그 양반이 자기 목적지를
Unless you reckon he'd say a word about where he was.
우리한테 맨날
I feel like
어디
Limbus tells us where to
가야만
go, everywhere he's off to.
봤어. 맨날 카론군 같은
Barely.
아이스크림 먹으러 가고.
I never had the ding to bring any of us on his ice cream trips. Save young Karen. She's still stuck up on that. Chance. His path is out of a culinary journey to sample the unique specialties of each district.
이게 무슨 맛집 탐방 모임도 아니고
Not
어떤
a
이유겠냐?
bad way to kill time, honestly. Be serious for 1 second, lass. This ain't a foodie tour.
저희의 길을 안내해 주는
Aside from guiding our path,
관계로 베르길리우스 씨에게도
it may simply be that Vergilius is path of his own to
자신의
walk.
길이 있을 뿐이겠죠.
It's okay, Dante. It's gonna be a while before you ever come up as your time. The last name notice who was a member of the military? I had no idea what his path would even look like. We're only here to follow the journey as guided by Vergilius. We know neither the path he has walked, nor the path he seeks to walk. I wonder if he'll ever share his history with us one day.
길잡이야 껄핏하면
I suppose
잘
he's
비우니까
being his usual absentee
그렇다
self, but
소드는 왜 안 오는
that
거야?
is why my Sona in here, doesn't?
늦어도 우리가 늦었지.
Like plenty of
자기가
times, yeah,
지각해서
but
우릴 이렇게
they didn't like the last to
내버려두라고?
give us hanging.
작전에 변경점이라도 생긴
Maybe
건
there's been a
아닐까?
change of plans?
보통 작전 중 연락이
When
두절되는
an operative
이유는
goes dark without warning,
변경이 아니라 변수
it's usually
때문일
due to an
가능성이
unforeseen
있지.
variable, not a change of plans. As the prove Otis right, someone forcefully yanks the truck's door open. So,
자기 어떻게든
uh-oh. That's not a good descriptor. Holy, what happened to you? Sal stumbled into the truck, short of breath. She's bleeding and covered in wounds both minor and serious. Her eyes glistened with wild anxiety. The broken pistol hung from her waist. It was impossible not to notice the still fresh gashes and wounds on her. The first thing that caught my attention, however, the stump right where her left arm used to be. Oh, well, goodbye, Heathcliff CG. Holy shite, her arm is gone? Oh, this is very good for Heathcliff. Okay. Let's see here. Up to 7 now.
슈그리 부르셔.
Okay, let's drop them. So 1,
군주가 나서
의로움을 세우기 위해서라면
3.
명을 받듭니다.
No, I want. I'm gonna do more damage. As a tree.
명을 받듭니다.
잠깐.
5.
이번 임무는 내가 나갈게. 괜찮지?
I also want her to be here, but I can't. He's not count positive. What's the support passive? Oh no. I mean, unfortunately, because of her passive, we have to bring her here.
잠시 같이 걸을 텐가. 네 목적지는 어디지?
Manager Esquire, I shall make Greg rupture count. Uh-oh. How much charge did? Oh. You know what? New poll. Counting until 351. Oh, the last way branch was always with the depth of the map. Watch that, like, somehow I'll just not be able to get 6-1. Oh my god. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay, well, the thread says... The poll says so. It's fine, you may not use me if you want. Don't be so humble. Don't be so humble now. Come on. You're gonna make me feel bad. But as a compromise... As a compromise... We'll have you in the roster, okay?
돌아갈 필요는 없네. 자, 앞으로 달려가시게. 양떼가. 불카로 만든 모든 것들을 박살내 줄 테니.
I have already seen this stuff, I swear, though. Wait, last for the Adept of the Mao branch? Well, unfortunately, I don't think she's in here to consult us. So we're a little bit in the dark as to where she is right now. So we're gonna do a little bit of a special. Hell yeah. I'm intentionally nicking my ticket down. Peter? What the fuck, when did the cute sheep come here? I should also just tie this one up too. This ego is very, very good. Getting a big look at a threat today. Manager, thank you, die. You are welcome. I am very benevolent, as they say. Now for this roster, let's bring in.
주분께서 모이를 뿌리셨으니
Give them both a treat. Don't think there are any other Rathei shows, so actually, this one is just very positive in count. Ugh.
흑수,
I really need to stop trying to fight every adept.
이상이요.
보는 눈은 있네요.
잠깐.
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지 않아?
And Merceau! Whatever he does.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
지금
Care for Bael
지금 바로 전투를 준비해 주세요.
immediately.
저는
I am
보다시피
no longer
더
able
이상
to operate.
작전을 수행할 수 없는
As you can
상황이라
plainly see,
여러분의
I
도움이
need
필요합니다.
your help. Oh, your neck's still intact. That collapsed to the floor before you even had the chance to ask her if she was okay or what had happened to her arm. Did you need to ask the first part?
베르길리우스 씨와 접선한 직후
Immediately after rendezvousing with Master Vergilius, I was ambushed.
머지않아
And the attackers?
올 거예요.
The attackers will be here any minute. Oh. It's not even just HQ? Where once her resolve had not faltered even in the face of death. A grave look of despair now filled her eyes.
습격 인원은
How many hostiles?
둘. 한 명은 베르길리우스 님이 맡고 있었고 저는
Are there bandages around here? We can give Sound like the Resident Evil medicine that like Ethan Winters uses to reattach his hand. I think it would do her plenty. We just need to get like a crossover. While Master Vigilius was dealing with one of them,
베르가?
Vergues? Oliver turned to Rhodia's face upon hearing Virgilius' name.
그러면
well,
벌써 베르가 다
Then
처리하고
maybe Verg's
여기로
already on
오는
his way
중인 거
back after
아닐까?
wiping the floor with both of them?
아니, 아닐
Oh.
거예요.
I don't think so.
카론을
It's Heron.
제가
I
카론을
lost her.
놓쳐버렸어요.
Uh,
카론을 붙잡고
They
도망치던
tore off the arm I was holding onto Karen with.
제가
I never should have let
끝까지
go.
놓지 말아야
I never should have let that happen. Say that again?
카론군을 놓쳤다니 그게 무슨...
Thou couldst not hold on to young Karen? How? What? Soud grimaced, her expression an amalgamation of guilt and confusion. It was a far cry from her usual collected self.
혹시 카론님이 인질로
They
붙잡히신
take Karen
건가요?
hostage?
네.
Yes.
카론이
I
그
did not
자들에게
stop them from
붙잡히는 걸
taking
막을 수
Heron.
없었어요.
파일럿이는요?
What about Pilot? Son.
상처가 깊지만
Pilot was heavily wounded,
의식은
but
마지막까지
the last time I saw
남아있었어요.
him, he was conscious. Don't give us that.
우선 전투부터 준비하죠.
Just say he's dead. We should prepare for battle. Now.
적어도 목표는 명확하군요.
At least our current objective is clear,
쫓아온
Executive Manager.
습격자를 처리한 뒤
First, take out the
카론을
pursuers,
구하면 될것 같습니다.
then
관리.
rescue Karen. The
비록
exact
적의
motive
의중은
of the
아직 알 수
perpetrators is
없지만
yet to be revealed.
어쩌면 이 습격이 끝이
Maybe
아닐지도
facing multiple
몰라요.
fronts.
아까
I believe we
이곳으로
picked up a
도망치던
transmission from
와중에
HQ while running
본사에
this way
무전이
and
흘러들어왔는데
sudden buzz of white noise breaks through the truck's silence. Eddie's station respond. Soud froze up, staring at the radio speaker. Gregor was the first to act in her place.
여기는
This is LCP. I read you.
상황 전파를 한다.
What's your situation? Over. HQ research facility.
연구소?
Research facility? Under attack. My darling daughter, I hope you've been doing well for yourself out there. But don't you think it's about time you stopped playing and came home? Utter silence descends as a kindly calling cuts off the blood-curdling scream from the other side. The voice that came through the radio was nothing short of that of affectionate. And it was easy to guess who the daughter was. Well, how you feeling?
시계. 거미줄을
The
쳐줘.
spiders have spun their web clock. Web?
피할 수 없는
And it's
길에
woven so intricately that there's no way around it.
물어놨군.
That's when I recalled something Leihang had mentioned. House of Spiders. Thinking back to how intensely Ryoshi reacted then. Do daggers have something to do with that, Leihang guy from earlier?
그럴 리가.
Unlikely.
그놈은 스쳐가는
It was just
과의
one of my many
상생들 중
passing
하나였을
tutors.
뿐이다.
그럼 도대체 누가?
And who could have?
다른 것도 아니고
It's the headquarters for crying out loud.
모르겠어요. 본사.
I don't know.
본사는
HQ.
침입자들이 원한다고
It's-
막무가내로 들어올 수 있는
It's
장소가
not the kind
아니에요.
of place someone can just force their way into.
그곳에 무단 침입이라니
Into a place like that?
생각조차 해본 적 없어서.
It's completely unthinkable. I hope you start turning your gears then, because... What now? Usually, I would use my intuition to choose the best course of action and lead the sinners during a mission. But who would have thought the HQ, who was meant to brief us about that mission in the first place, come under attack? Especially while we were left without a guide.
그래.
Fine.
그들이 날 직접
Didn't expect them to come
찾아오는
find me
거지.
themselves.
거미줄을
Once the spiders
쳐놓으면
have spun their web, they
먹이는
tend to wait for the
알아서
prey to stumble
걸려들긴
into it after
마련이야.
all. The plume of cigarette smoke lingered for a moment before scattering into the air. I looked at Ryoshu's face. What I saw was an expression of strange euphoria. Oh,
묘슈 씨,
is this all just
당신에게는 이 모든 상황이 그저 재밌는 일에
Some
지나지
amusing
않는
diversion for
건가요?
you? Sao showed an incredulous look at Ryoshu, who was nonchalantly puffing the rest of her cigarette to ash.
그래.
Sure is.
그토록
The
고대하던
long-awaited
시간이
moment has finally found me.
마침내 제 발로 찾아왔다.
Is this you taking it in stride or just coping?
두근거리는 게
Why wouldn't I
당연하지
be
않나?
excited?
그런
That's just...
하지만
But
착각하지
don't
마라.
presume.
유희에 대한
My excitement
기대와
for the coming pleasure
진심은
will not interfere with
별개의 영역.
my effectiveness.
나는 단 한순간
I've never once
맡은 일을
let
유쾌하게
enjoyment get in the way of taking the
즐겼지언정
job seriously.
가볍게 여긴 적이 없다. 이전에도
Just rage.
지금도
Not ever. Not now.
곧 이곳까지 올 거라
Said the
했지.
assailant will be here soon.
버스 기사를
Is the one
데려간
who took the
놈
driver coming too?
여기로 오고 있는 건가?
카론 씨한테 무슨
Anything happens
일이라도
to Miss
생기면
Karen, I
붉은 시선님을 볼
wouldn't
면목이
be able to
없어.
bring myself to face the red gaze.
대화가 안
This isn't
된다.
going anywhere.
거미들이 버스 기사를
Spiders won't hurt the
건드리진
driver.
않을 거다. 버스 기사는 커다란
She's just their
먹잇감을
bait to
낚기
lure out the
위한
bigger prey.
미끼일 뿐. 사냥 그러니 볼썽사납게 떨지
Stop panicking
말고
and set us up.
세팅이나 하도록.
It's unsightly.
네?
What?
이 트럭의
The
뒷문.
back door of this truck.
지금 당장
Can it
본사
correct-
연구소로
Can it
연결할
connect
수
us
있는
directly to the
건가?
HQ research facility right this instant?
잠시만요.
Wait, It can,
가능하긴
but
한데 본사로 직행하는 뒷문
use the
포털을
back door
이용하려면
portal that leads straight to
좌표에
the
맞는 보안
HQ.
코드를 확인해야 해서
It verifies the base security
조금
code when you
시간이 걸릴 거예요.
specifically coordinate. It's gonna take some time.
곧 내 놈을 쫓아올 녀석을
Manager, I
상대하고
think I know this
들어간
isn't the time, but I think you can end the vote now. Well, any time is good as long as we aren't in combat, dear sinner. Gives us enough time to deal with your pursuer. Asao navigated through the vehicle's machinery with her remaining arm. The sinners all began to keep watch on their surroundings, weapons at the ready.
그런데 본사로
So,
가도 괜찮은 거
are we sure it's a
맞나요?
good idea for us to hit the HQ?
함정에 제 발로 들어가는
I feel like we're
기분인데.
walking ourselves into a trap here. What if we
차라리
request assistance from Dagon Yun
대관원에
instead?
도움을 요청하는 건 어떨까요?
Don't rope Zichun into this. She survived, okay?
방법은 될 수
That
있겠지.
can be a solution, yes.
하지만
However,
본사가 엮인 이상
as it concerns our HQ,
신분이 있다
solving this
해도
crisis
날개의
with help
손을
from a
빌려
wing,
해결했다가는
even one whose leader we are on good
차후
terms with,
어마어마한 대가를 치러야 할 거다.
will require an enormous favor to be repaid.
관리자님,
Your
어떻게
decision, Executive
하시겠습니까?
Manager? We'll head straight to the HQ research facility as soon as Sound opens the door. Sorry, as soon as it opens the door. Wasn't hard to intuit that Ryoshu's turn had arrived, given her evident excitement. If so, the back door leading to the HQ, which Ryoshu intends to use, should be the path we're meant to take this time.
각오하는 게 좋을 거다.
Better prepare yourselves.
이 앞으로
What awaits us with that,
나락일
without a single shred of
것이다.
doubt, is hell.
나락은 언제
And there at its depths,
기다리고
something that
있던
has always been waiting
있었어.
for me.
젠장의 소리.
It strums above us.
아무래도
In the
습격자가
vehicle's
차량을
roof.
발견한 모양이요.
Found. Before the portal? Okay.
이거 부서지기
Boy,
전에 일단
then should we get out of the truck before it dives in over our heads?
아니요.
No.
이 트럭은
Equip
피사의
singularity
침입점에
protects the
적용되어
truck,
있다고
remember?
했잖아요.
And that's supposed to keep whatever's
외부로부터
inside
안전하게
safe.
보호해주는 거예요.
Just lie
오히려
low
안에
in here
있는 게
until...
안전한 건 맞지?
You sure about that?
지금
I can see a
천정에
teensy
살짝
crack in the ceiling.
감각이 있지 않아? 네? 그럴 리가.
A
분명
crack?
편성이 강해서
That
어지간한 힘에는 휘기만 할
Makes no
텐데.
sense. The ceiling should be elastic enough to bend under most physical impacts instead of cracking.
차량형 이동 장치 외벽에
It is true that the exterior of this
피사의
vehicle and
특이점
transportation
적용
device
방법이
utilize
맞습니다.
Speedcorp Singularity.
그래서 트럭은
That is why this truck is
밖에서
more
볼
spacious
때보다
inside than it
가능하고
appears from
외부
outside.
충격으로부터
It has good
방어하기
defenses against
좋죠.
external forces.
다만
However,
피사에서 저희가
unlike the experimental model we
모델과
boarded in
달리
Speedcorp, Beetle appears to be a more
비포팀의
affordable
원활한
model used
배치
flexibly
목적으로 운영되는
as a shuttle
저가형
for the
모델을
before team's
보이는군요.
deployment.
충분한 성능을
That's
위해서는
it for
언제나
singularity
그에
technology
걸맞은 값이
perform at a
들고
competent level.
그렇지 않은
Higher
제품은
level investment is
특이점이라
required.
할때
Budget
허위될 수
models.
있다는 겁니다.
Even those singularities can still end up being countered. Unfortunately, we have the Timu model.
싸구려라는 거네.
So they cheapened out.
그렇다면 거미집의
And the
아비는
assailant is not
아니고
one of the nurse fathers from the House of Spiders,
아비 중 한 명이었다면
but were one of them.
이 정도 벽은
shock would have shattered this
젖소음과
wall to
함께
pieces.
박살냈을 테지.
I suppose kicking off with the
처음부터
top dogs
강한
would have
놈이
made them
나타나는 건
a rather planned
너무
story progression.
단조로운 전개일 테니.
아비라면
The nurse
혹시
fathers?
지난번 뇌행이라는 자가
Wait,
말했던
you mean the same people lay hang?
사담은 상황이 끝난 뒤에 해도 늦지 않다.
We'll have time for speculations later. Executive manager.
관리자님,
The scene is about to
곧
cave
천장
in.
부분이 파괴될 것 같습니다.
Go for the kill the moment they get inside. You still keeping that posture? At the ready, men. Don't engage. We were readying ourselves to skewer the intruder the moment he stepped inside. I had to immediately backtrack on that idea when we saw who he was carrying.
카론,
Oh!
의 시간이랐을 뿐 숨은 완전히 붙어 있습니다.
Is she a sword now? Or is he just hiding behind her? I just... She is only unconscious. And breathing still. I see.
일부러 저자의
He cut Sao's arm off so he'd have something to track her
그
down with.
흔적을 따라 추적했나.
예상대로
And she has gone straight to seek help from her comrades.
것을 보니 반응을 지켜본
It was
것은
indeed a correct decision for us to wait and
판단이었던 것 같군요.
see how she'd react. The intruder continued, glancing towards Sao. As for a response to that, Ryoshi placed her hand on her scabbard. Yoshio?
버켄. 버스 기사가
They
다칠
won't
일은
dare
없을
hurt the bus
테니.
driver.
그러니 시계.
Don't make a fuss, clock. I am so out of tune with the Ryoshi lingo these days. I need to retune. What do you mean she's okay? Ryoshu? Ryoshu ignored Sinclair and rushed towards the intruder, her scabbard cleaving through the air. Carry that, did you?
현실은
Have you no regard for the hostage's life? No, not really.
내 놈들이 죽게
You won't dare let her
돌리었지.
die unless you're planning to incur
인질의
the
목숨으로
Red Guide's wrath.
기자비의 분노를 살 계획은 없을
Don't worry,
테니.
we have Sinclair to help you with her. Let's roll back the tape. Like Ryoshu said, the intruder was only defending himself against her strikes without harming Katon. Just as the other sinners were stepping up to join the assault,
전투의 예법을 다하기
I intended to face you one at a time, as the propriety of honorable combat dictates, but
스승님이 올 때
unfortunately, since I cannot let you take her back
안 되는 상황이죠.
until my master arrives. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. Intruder gestured with his hand, and strange, bizarre things dropped through the ceiling with his thumb.
필요한 무기를
I must resort to using some borrowed weapons.
저건
Are those distortions or
괴물
monsters of some kind? No. I think they're people.
저 자식이 말한 그 스승이란 놈 베르길리우스가 상대하고 있다.
Those are definitely from the ring, I think. Me just casually ignoring the ignoring the company logo. This master. We're just supposed to be handing her whoever that is, yeah?
특색날이
The color most illustrious must be deterred from wielding his full might on account of young Charon's capture.
카론을 구해서 본사든 어디든
Then we rescue Charon and book it to HQ or wherever.
전력을 다할 수 있는
That'll
거
let the
아니야?
guy go all out.
당장 할 수 있는 건 그게 최선인 것 같긴 하네.
That seems to be the best shot we have at this moment. Still, let's be careful and prioritize Charon's safety above all else. All right. Oh, Zerdora, I wish I understood, but
대가리에 총 맞았냐?
I'm sorry for being English only chatter. Regardless, welcome to the stream. Okay. See what they have in their passive. The main there's 3 times. Okay, that's not really much. Oh, unbreak. Oh, what? Okay. I mean, beat isn't too bad for us. Unfortunately, I don't want to retreat order. Do this. I'm definitely putting much more thought into what it normally would be for these. You're not using Sing Salt? The poll earlier has decided that we go Heisho. I think there was like a half-time between Burn and Heisho, so.
이 안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 푹신.
Plus, I don't have Sing Salt.
이런 푹신한 날에 안 풀리는 일이 없지.
Very good start though, actually. Let's do this though. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Alright, fuck him up here. Nice. 2 tails hit still. Is that a stagger? Surely not.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔고.
That difference.
저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야. 길을 열어라.
Nice.
그러지. 그것은 진작에 갔어야지. 별로 어려울 거 있다.
Oh, we're definitely on stagger threshold though. That's not good for Hong Kong. Okay, no one was staggered, so it's probably some timing there. That made me think whatever sinners was down there. That one's not unopposed, so we'll not use that. Let Conquest go all out. Okay. Damn, Hongwu solo? Yeah, the bleed really got to him.
그래. 내 뒤 딱 반쯤 죽여버려. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 체격이다.
No heads. Amazing. Where are my head hits? Come on, Sinclair. 2, 3. Did better than the death. That's embarrassing.
적재적소했으니까 이만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
It's not about to run out.
한화 휴지. 개인의 꼴물지 마시오. 전장에 전념하시오.
Oh, but that's 1 HP. Let's do that then. This, and this. I suppose.
바람 불어오는 대로 밟아라.
Nice.
이 정도 탕류에 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Nice. Sinclair is really consistent.
상황이 끝나면 티페리트에게 방금 상황 녹화되어 있냐고
This one though, we can definitely just right.
엔젤라님에게 증명할 수 있을 거야. 이런 토끼 따위의 협력은 필요하지 않다는 거.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게.
Thank you, Lehang.
들어가자. 고생되었다.
오늘
부끄럽지 않았습니다.
I definitely need to check the level there because
의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였습니다.
oh, it is just 55.
내일은 더
Oh, and that's
살아갈 수
58.
있겠군요.
Lyricist. Oh, they have a turn count now? Wow. Well, let's remember to level up these guys actually. Because wow. We'll clear this in one turn, I think. Jesus, that is fast. Well, missing was just Ryoshi. Make you win on some turns. I mean, it's still nice stop off. I mean, you can see how much tickets I have right now. It'll be a while before I have to remember that. Definitely not gonna level up all of some ones that we're using currently. Yeah, that was all of them. Oh, back to it then.
야음을 틈타.
Oh,
세피라 중 최고의 전투.
oh, we're already on a focus battle.
징계팀이 나설 시간이야. 환상체라고 불러야 하는 그
Thumb Nurse
괴물에게
Father's command.
본때를 보여주자고.
Flash against Ryoshi. Flash power -3. Convert the points on this uses space cats. Unbreakable. Houses. Deal 80% damage and any haunted effects do not activate. Okay. After flashing, you inflict the duel escalates. Is the target this unit flashed against. Deal 3 SP for every. You clash against targets with the plus place. Deal 3 SP for every. Not clash with the thumb. Princess for this turn. The boss fight in the 3rd level should be something? Boy. Severed tendon. Ooh. It's like, okay. But that's on hit. But this is a lot. Oh, I heard that gunshot again. Enemy except for Ryoshi reduce their speed to 1 and target it all of its unit's skills. Other Ryoshers have a debuff? Yeah, I think. Assuming that's what I'm doing right now. Oh! You'll plunge to damage the House of Spider's enemies when start. Immediately recover from stagger at the start of next turn. Hostage situation when clashing. With the Thumb of Princess Lucio, clash power -1. Still -3 damage. All of them. Except for Yoshi. Okay. I mean, this one we're just destined to win. But now we could do that. Do that. We'll do that. Oh, but we're not gonna have it. All of them though. That's. Oh. I mean, this one we don't have to care about, right? Let's see, are there any? It's just all of them except this one. This one we can.
조심하시죠.
It's not gonna be that bad.
전장에서 촌딱처럼 두리번
We'll
거리고
take it. We'll take
있다가
it.
피가 끓어오른 두 개에게 쪼아먹힐 테니까 발톱을 걸어.
Okay. We still managed to fuck it up though. Nice.
내 뒤.
Nice. Nice. Very good, very good.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬은 내 반대 좋지.
I'm not getting a lot of rupture group for now, but I'm content with that.
훌륭합니다. 하지만
Oh yeah, his clashing sucked against Ryoshi. What the fuck? Wait, he did nothing there. Surely not Sinclair. Okay, thank you. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, and Swift Feet. Oh my god.
싸울 준비는 끝났을까?
Wait. I kind of remember.
왜 그렇게 깝깝하게 쳐다만 보고 있고 그런다냐? 저런 놈들은 그길 세 번이나 탔을 거구만.
So yeah, we can ignore that one then. Target has dual escalates to convert all your points and use it. Oh. And this is Tremor Scorch. I wonder if we get more thumb IDs. That's besides the point. This. I want this to be unclashable here for Otis's thing. He has a Woo right now, so we don't have to worry about popping off on that. Heathcliff has not a lot to work with. The skills right now. Well, maybe we'll get more thumb IDs with the other fingers as well. Yeah, probably.
죽여버린다.
We're gonna need more burn potency for the skill 3 potentially. This one though is serious, so we'll just do that. This one we'll do like this. Wait, which one was that targeting? Yeah, we'll just do that then. Okay. Nice. We're definitely not optimizing for the rupture here, but it's fine. Nice. Like we're already getting next IDs when next ID coming for Dawn. That's very weird. I looked away and Yusong just lost his clash. But yeah, no, I'm very interested with what they've going on with the index stuff. To have like that Dawn ID just like flat out and shit.
이 안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 푹신 최상. 이런 푹신한
Target effects cannot be for every attack skill of this unit that lost a clash's turn. Final power 2. Negative 1. Okay. Oh boy. Here's almost a big begun. Also for you, so let's just top up for you too. Actually looks good for you too. Not confident, but I think we can get away with being a little greedy here. The target, Heathcliff. I mean, we're still in the conditional that we'll like win, right? Oh god, so that means we'll really win. Yeah, in that case, then I don't think we can cheap out with Song here. Oh boy, not good. Let's see where it goes. Let's just pray. All we can do after all. Nice. Nice. That is a lot of damage.
싸게 갖다 써야지.
Yes!
별로 어려울 것도 없잖아.
Thank you, Euclid.
발레르는 대체가 없이 세트 빛이 시험 완료했습니다.
중개의 안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각합니다. 원한을 풀 수 있다면 수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
4 whole damage. We'll take what we can get. This one's higher. I'm about to run out with
휴제 개인의 골몰지 마시오.
no, he
전장에
doesn't
전념하시오.
have move period, so I think we could do this. Not the best, but we'll like do it.
일기당천.
I think Leech Finger's gonna get the full teams this Canto. Middle already has 3.
내 뒤로.
Some has 2, Ring has 2, and next up one with the next coming. Oh yeah, and the Pinky's coming up next. I have no idea what they're gonna do this Canto, but we'll see. Alright, nice. Now we're getting the big damage.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
That makes the whole decision making I've done these turns. I kind of pointless, huh?
쓰러져? 아뜨거리도 없는 새끼.
Never mind, still very valuable.
모든 것에 견뎠어.
Oh, there we go.
뒷문이 있는 쪽을 저쪽에 빼앗겼어요. 이러면 포탈이 열려도.
Well, the finger that's really missing is Pinky, but I understand why we don't have an idea of them. Yeah, we still have no idea what they're doing right now. Pinky technically has to with Lei Hangsol and Zealfaust actually. They just don't seem to have a team spirit. I wonder if they can add the keyword to them two or not once they do have like the thing going. Probably not, I imagine. Sees the back door side of the truck. If the portal opens, we won't.
상황은 똑같아.
Doesn't change what needs to be done.
저자를 처리하고
We take care of him, get the bus early, and run off to HQ.
진짜
For fuck's sake.
않은데.
Can't even fly for that. Despite Ryoshi's assurance, Sinners did not share her confidence that no harm would come to Canto. They were confined to fending off the animated corpses, unable to fight aggressively. Ryoshi was the only one phase enough to raise her sword against the assailant in this cramped battlefield.
미련한 새끼.
Oh, some little half-wit.
팔을 더 직선으로
trying to say-
뻗으라고.
How many times?
번을 도대체 몇 번을
So
말해야
repeat myself.
알아듣지?
Stop making a fuss.
이거 맞았다고.
Couldn't have hurt that much. On your feet.
일어나.
Get off your ass. What
안
makes you think you
일어나?
deserve a break?
뭘 잘했다고?
So did you punch the baby?
꼴불견같이 굴지 말고 다시 검 잡아. 똑바로 구워.
Being a whiny little brat, pick up that sword.
할 수
Slash straight.
있잖아.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it?
한 번만 더
If I
엄살부리면
ever hear you whining again, I'll whip your hair clean off your head.
뜯어버릴 거니까.
Leather stretch sound effect there. So get your act together. You.
이 검술에
You're no stranger to the sword style.
좋습니다.
The Palermo style. I've been trained in it as well.
발렌치나.
Did you learn it from Valencia, that booze hound?
매번 술에 쩔어 있는 그놈에게 배웠나?
You should watch your tone around her.
그런 저속한
Am I sassy enough to it?
급말 욕보이지 마시게. 스승님께서 팔레르모를 전수해 주시며 당부하신 명령이 있습니다.
The thumb being the abusive parent is not surprising. Who would have thunk? My master gave me an order when she imparted the style to me.
당신의 검술과
Emperor and Hood until my mastery of it becomes indistinguishable from yours.
이제 제 팔레르모는
Sorcraft.
거미 집에
Now I'm
있던
part of
과거의
it out of your past self when you still
비슷한
belonged in
수준에
the House of
도달했습니다.
Spires.
검술을 배워 이해하는 것도
Learning it without
아니고
understanding anything.
그저 날
And only
베껴내려
obsessively
했다.
copying me?
라. 그깟 흉내
Wasting
내기를
time
위해
over such
시간을
mimicry.
할애하다니
It's beyond ridiculous.
구속지도 않아. 모방뿐이라면
You're no more than a
검을
copycat.
진 손목에
In the angle of the
각도,
wrist,
두
distance
발의
between
간격,
balance of the
검의
sword
무게
itself.
중심,
Every one of these has to be exact.
그중 하나라도
Single
어긋났을
incongruity.
왜 처맞을 걸 알면서도
You're actually that
자세가
unprompted, or you
자꾸
enjoy the beating? Maintain your stance.
같지 않은 대가리 쓰지
Don't bother
말고
your stupid little head trying to be
알려준
clever and
방법대로만 해.
just stick to what you've been.
외운 것만 빼먹지
Take what you
말고
memorized and move.
그냥 움직이라고. 하루라도
The sooner you become the blade that cuts through all, the better.
검으로 완성되어야
Only then can I
나도
언제 무너질지 모르는
Break your
외줄타기 같은 검술.
thinking your swordsmanship is precarious type of walk. It's straight for a fall. You're no different
너도
from those
저기
wind-up
있는
dolls over
인형과
there.
다를 게 없군.
태엽 인형이어도
Call me a
상관없습니다.
wind-up doll all you want. It doesn't matter.
당신 또한
You, likewise,
팔레르모
are unable to recall and properly wield the power
구사되지
of the
못하니
Caliban style.
저는 제 필요성
Been using it all this time?
다시금
This tells me my usefulness has not yet run its course.
같은 자세를
I must perfect every form
안
you
되면
develop,
만 번을
even if
반복해서
I must repeat the same stance 1,000.
당신이 배운 모든 자세를
10,000
완벽히
times
구현할
over.
수 있어야만 당신만을 위한
I am to be a perfectly tailored textbook for you.
내놈 같은 애새끼
What if I said I have no
학습지
need for
필요
childish study
없다면?
aids?
거절은
The
의미가
rejection is
없습니다.
inconsequential. My role as your textbook has already begun.
이미 시작.
Now I'll illustrate my
그렇다면
very own art for you.
나만의 예술로 형체조차 남지
Until you're
않게
slashed and cleaved
갈라버려야겠다.
beyond recognition.
아씨. 눈이 다시 아작난 걸 보니까 여기 맞네. 우리 티켓 있는 곳.
Damn. My eye's torn up again. Yep, I landed on the right place. That's my ticket, alright. Oh, dearie me.
내가 말했잖니 루치오.
I told you, Lucio.
너는
You could spend years honing your skills.
우리 요시히데 따라잡으면
But that still will be enough to catch up to her Yoshihide. Oh. I mean, I'm not surprised about this outcome, but Man staggered a little, his head jerking to the side from the impact of the blow.
어때? 직접
Isn't it obvious now that you've seen it yourself? How sad, pathetic your progress is. This is the problem with the Greenhorns who haven't had a taste of the war. They don't know what it's like to walk the mucking grime of the battlefield, where the slight inattention can get your head blown clean off.
한눈만 팔아도 모가지가 터져버리는 곳에서 진짜 굴러봐야.
It's too soon, Valentina. Too soon.
강자를 상대할 때는
Yo, for you
힘으로
row
맞서지
row, young
말고 칼끝을 걸어 공격을
Watch them not do
돌려보내라고
it.
내가 몇 번이나
Finishes
강조했잖아.
Marcel with the same metal cleavage. What face with the superior opponent? Don't just rely on Thrawn. Redirect the force of their attack to the side by locking their arc with the tip of your sword. I said it time and time again.
다수를 상대할 때는
And when you're
자세를
outnumbered,
낮추고
lower your form and draw wide
궤적을
arcs to your
크게
sword.
휘두르라고.
Did you forget everything I
내가
drilled into
목이
you after
휘두르고
shouting myself
말해줬는데
before?
그걸 까먹어? 구석에서
Pick your corner.
한 놈씩 불러들이게.
Force them to get you into the pile.
위치 선정을 하라고도
This
했는데.
positioning is everything. Didn't I tell you all of this before? If Yoshihide is recalled even
우리
one more lesson from me. Textbook can't afford to have any defects.
떠올리려면 교본에 하자는 없어야지.
죄송합니다.
Forgive me, Master.
그래도
It managed to
이거
collect this what is
챙기라는
instructed.
명령은 잘 들었네. 아주 쓸모가 없진 않아.
Maybe you're not completely useless after all. Hatred thick in her voice, Ryoshu hissed the thumb nurse father. Right as she shifted into a blade drawing stance again. It's the second assailant.
야, 잘
Hey.
지냈어, 티켓?
How have you been doing, Ticket? Ticket?
역시 못 보던 사이에 자세가
Arm has really become a
계속
Rex zero away. You think that sloppy curve makes me sigh. I had to beat that habit out of you back in the day, remember?
한숨도 안 나오네. 그 버릇 바꾸려고 나한테 그렇게 쳐맞았었는데 기억은 나니? 그래도
Still,
간만에
this reunion's been a
제외니까
long time
기본
coming.
예의 정도는
I suppose I owe
차려줄게.
you a bit of courtesy.
옛날처럼
You're old enough,
뺨따기를
old enough now
쳐맞아야
to understand what I'm saying without me having to use the occasional backhand, aren't you?
티켓이라.
Ticket?
날 아직도
Still intent on
그렇게
calling
부르는
me
걸
then, huh?
보아하니. 내 놈도 여전히 그
Clearly,
구렁텅이에서
you're still just a sad
벗어나지
sack of shit
못했나
wallowing in a sinkhole of your own making.
네
Just
놈?
call me
지금
sack of shit?
나한테 말한 거지?
Bitch. You should know your place before barking at your betters.
이 개새끼가 이제는 위아래도 모르고 기어오르네.
Sensing a sudden presence outside, the so-called thumb nurse father snatched Charon into her arms and swiftly assumed a fighting stance. Yay, he's back, finally. Oh, oh. Oh, you're done. If it's in cuts. Yeah. Oh,
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
thank you.
이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
이번 일에 대해서는 미안하다는 말을 전해야겠군요. 관리자한테.
Manager Dante. It seems that, I must apologize for what has happened today. Vergilius. I was stalled by my personal issues and a certain unresolved business from the past.
생각보다 돌아오는 것이 늦었습니다.
You're hurt.
저들에게 입은 상처.
You're not from these assailants, so
쓸데없는
don't worry needlessly.
공교롭게도
It just so happens that I was involved in a rather troublesome battle prior to encountering them.
죄송합니다.
It's not my fault, Marquise. I should have protected her. Dad's voice trembled as she apologized profusely to Vergilius. No. This happened because I couldn't stop him from going after you. And of course, he had to go for your arm. That wound's looking worse by the second. Go get a tree the moment we do the situation. Assuming she doesn't bleed out Vergilius. I will. Vergilius met the thumb nurse father's gaze head on. The thumb. A finger that makes up for their incompetence with duplicity and cowardice. Only to then hide it all behind their mask of honor. You appear exactly as we received the transmission that the HQ research facility was under attack. Then your purpose here must be to stall me by any means, even if you resort to an old and tired method like taking a hostage. Yes, the way you're reacting to this, you nailed it.
이게 당신의 케이크였어.
She's your cake.
티켓.
Remember, Ticket?
기억나니?
Remember what I told you when we so modestly stuffed your face with that cake and smeared cream all over yourself?
처먹었던 그날 내가 했던 말. 그 더러운 꼬라지.
Smiling like an idiot in such filth makes me want to smash that cake to the floor.
바닥에 쳐박고 싶어지니까.
So don't you dare let on even a hint of craving for that cake while I'm looking, no matter how sweet and delicious it might be. Oh. What did I say, Ticket? What did I say? If you're gonna start trouble, you better not show it on your face. Else I'll catch on. Stop fucking around, tell me straight.
지랄하지 말고 똑바로 말해. 한 이유가 뭐야?
Oh. Tell me, why are you sleep? You know what? You like that. Keep mum and brood in silence all you want. That. I'll find that. And I'll split. What did you have to go? You're not getting past me. You think this eye is just for show? Oh, Valencia. I don't know how much confidence you're putting in that eyeball, but I doubt you'll stall me for long with that half-functioning relic of yours. The cold blood had begun dribbling down the intruder's cheek from her covered eye. I feel like the wiry sensor thing is why she crying? Yeah, maybe. Yes? But she grew without a care. Oh yeah. It started hurting more and more the closer I got to Ticket.
욱신거리기 시작했지. 하지만 곧 괜찮아질 거야.
I assume everything empathetic of Ryoshu got redacted? Question mark? We'll see. But it's gonna get better. Ticket's about to leave this place to see. Shithead. You're not here to kill me, are you? Shithead? Rude bitch. Have you forgotten all about manners? The woman seemed to be having a hard time holding her hand back from striking Ryoshu. But after a few deep breaths, he visibly relaxed and continued on. Glad you finally figured that out. I'll fuck off as soon as that back door opens. The other nurse fathers are waiting for you there. Let's show some proper manners. Oh. Or is that brain of yours too messed up to remember who's who and which is which? Why don't you take this time to think of what you're gonna say to them? Saying if Carol wasn't being used as a hostage, regulators would have killed these two by now? I mean, Valencia is still a dead girl walking. Hey, hold on. If you're gonna let us go anyway, why don't you let Karen zip it? The thumb nurse father muttered viciously. I hate presumptuous idiots who don't know their place, butting into conversations. Friends of yours, Ticket?
티켓, 네 친구들이니?
그렇다만.
Yeah.
그래?
That's so? I don't suppose there's anything wrong with sending them all there.
해도 괜찮겠네.
What's that mean?
먹잇감들이
After all,
알아서 날아오겠다.
I discouraged a swarm of flies from flying straight into the web we spun. Virgilius failed to even touch her and she's already bleeding from the eye. Her eye fixed intently on Virgilius. The thumb nurse father slowly backed away from the back door and in the way for us. The back door to the HQ hasn't opened yet. I have to rescue Charon first, then...
망설이지 마십시오, 단테.
Do not hesitate, Dante. That is indeed the path you must bring the sinners to.
그쪽이 맞습니다.
Virgilius continued coldly, though he was reading my mind.
오히려
In fact,
당신이 저자의
you should go through the
뜻대로
back door like she
뒷문을
says if you want to help
통해 가는 게
Charon.
카론을 위한 일일 것입니다. 이건 저만을 묶기
This
위한
entire
상황.
circumstance at the back door has been engineered to hold me, and only me
당신과
back.
사본 수감자를
And what awaits beyond the back door
상황이 말이죠.
is what they have orchestrated to summon you and Sinner no before there.
그 말대로야.
Correct. I will want your dash of red.
붉은색이 걸렸다가 기껏 엮어둔
The snipper elaborate web.
끊어지면 곤란하지.
본사까지의 포탈 전개
Little connection to the
거의
HQ.
끝났어요.
Almost established.
그런데 이건
But-
도대체
After firewall
본사를
protecting
연결하는
connections,
보안망이
the HQ has been
전부 뚫려 있는데
bypassed. What?
보안이 무너진 뒷문을
Then
통해
must be via the defense's back door. Back doors. The intruders have broken in.
본사
Little
연구소와
connection to HQ.
연결됐어요.
Established.
따라올 텐가?
Coming with?
파우스트가 가면 이
Fausto.
뒷문 조종기의 사용법을
Probably one
숙지한
left you
사람이
with who knows how to
저밖에
operate the back
남지
door.
않아요.
Liberator.
저는
I'll stay behind.
베르길리우스님이
At least
카론을 구출할
until
때까지
Virgilius
남겠습니다.
rescues Charon.
그럼 먼저 가지.
Go on ahead. As always, Ryoshi did not prolong the conversation. He did not bother to impart even a quick goodbye. As she walked into the shadows that awaited us beyond the corridor, I gave Sao a nod in her stead.
단테. 4번 수감자의
The fourth sinner's thread is
팽팽하게 당겨져 있습니다.
pulled tightly.
언제 끊어져도
It's precariously
이상하지
close to snap.
않으면서
It is also sharper than any
어떤
blade,
날붙이보다도
that it might sever all that comes in contact.
닿는 것을 끊어버릴 수 있다는 점을
You must remember that.
명심하시길.
What kind of thread is Virgilius talking about? The one that upties? The? Snapping. Severing. I wasn't yet sure what exactly he was referring to, but... Won't be severed. Not when the chains bind us together. I replied, absentmindedly rubbing the area where the chains that connected me to the sinners have burst out of.
가시죠.
Let us proceed, Dante. Virgilius' words hanging heavily over us. We made our way to the back door next to the facility. In other news, I'm pretty sure the dailies are now refreshed, no?
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있...
Hey! Let's just do a quick intermission right now. See if we get anything. Because I don't have either of those ideas on the banner. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be lucky today. That's rough. Alright. Whatever. Wait, is that... Alright, game.
LC 부서입니다.
Arriving at the LCE department.
야,
Boy,
이건
what in the... sight that greeted us was nothing like what we remembered from our last visit for the regular checkup.
이미 상황이 끝났군.
Too late.
본사
Thought
쪽에서
HQ's
지원하는
reinforcements were
중이거나
pulling the line.
적어도 교전이
Or at the very least
진행되는
that I
걸
walked into a
예상했는데.
battle. If there was nobody left standing, much less making a run for it. All we could see were bodies slumped along the floor, filling the corridor in motionless silence. This is
이렇게까지
just awful.
처참하게 당했을 줄은.
Never thought the ship would go down this badly.
파우스트
Past.
씨,
Have you got an idea how many of the LCE are actually combat ready?
어떻게 되는지 아시나요?
The E gears they wear are researched and extracted with combat purposes in mind.
활용할 수 있는 수준으로 연구와 추출이 진행되었죠.
But how many of them are combat trained?
LCE는
The LCE tends to encounter more combat tryouts and experiments compared to the other research departments. The vast majority of its employees are required to have completed basic training routine the aforementioned. Okay. Glad to know. As for the ego equipments, although the current research and extraction process may be sophisticated enough to see some considerable results in combat, it seemed that they were ill-equipped to handle a pre-planned ambush such as this.
실험실 속 샘님들이 거미들이 뛰어다니는 실전을 막아낼 수
That
있을
is
리가.
the first time I've seen her hand in her pockets. If I press a left click, would we just have a cigarette in her mouth again? Got a chance those lab nerds could do anything in a real fight, let alone against the spiders out on the prowl. The memories came flooding back. Researchers jotting down our checkup results on piles of paper. Hohenheim. Droopy, tired eyes leafing through the files. Barely exchanged goodbyes when he rounded up the burnt-out lab staff, already pulling their hair out from the sheer level of stress. Oversee another experiment in progress. Marcel, if you happen to notice anyone who looks like Hohenheim, let me know ASAP. I have identified 3 bodies in various states that make immediate recognition challenging. However, their stature and attire make it extremely unlikely that any of them are Hohenheim. Are you sure not having a smoking spray 24/7 is so weird? Yeah, that is eerie.
시신의 상태를 보니까
It's like a Ponglu, just like it's like a Ponglu didn't have as like a weapon and just like and just had his like arms to the side. From the looks of it, they probably didn't even get the chance to put up any meaningful resistance before they were killed. What a glum look in his eyes. With a glum look in his eyes, Gregor examined the bodies strewn across the floor. Out of 32 bodies, 26 show identical physical trauma. Identical? Every one of them has a spiral-shaped perforation in the center of the chest, over where the heart is. The cause of that seems to be the same type of spiral weapon that they are holding there. These spirals, I think they pulled out themselves. Why would... On the hands made it. Okay. Can't press spacebar accident there. Oh. Is that the contempt thing?
부드럽군.
Soft. Here's who cast her gaze down, quietly eyeing her palm. And the cryptic words and the contemplative look on her face, I could easily guess that she was taking a trip through the shadows of her past. Touching an invisible object with her palm and feeling its texture, in search of something that should have been there in her hands. I've been through enough to know that we were visiting her past together. However, what I witnessed was completely different from the memories of the other citizens I've seen so far. Is that POV? Or are we looking at her? I think we're just looking at her. The vision I saw was completely fragmented. As if a blade had cut up her memories into pieces. Within Ryoshi's memory, something did indeed rest in her palm. However, didn't even make out whether his hue was closer to black or white. Is this some kind of food? A weapon or something else entirely? What do you mean food? Even the expression that crossed her face when she saw it, and the words that slipped from her lips in that moment escaped me. One thing I saw for sure, though, was that the person who in all likelihood had given it to her, letting out a lazy puff of smoke swirling into the air, watching Ryoshi's reaction in complete ease. I gazed back upon the cryptic scenes of Ryoshi's memory that flashed before my eyes. That was really weird to look at it like that. Ryoshi, is there anything you remember? Saru.
기억나는 건 이름뿐이야.
That name's all I can remember. You mean...
시계.
As you've seen,
너도
Clock,
들여다봤듯이
my mind has been hacked to
내
tatters.
머리 안은 난도질 당해 있다. 순서도 모습도
Sequence in the
찍어서
shapes.
엉켜있지.
Everything is in tangles.
그러니 나는
There is nothing I can
기억에
explain about
대해
my memory.
설명할 수 있는 것이 없다.
상황 파악은 어느 정도 된 것 같군.
It seems to be under just the situation.
이곳에서 일어날 수 있는
Worst case scenario
최악의
here would
사태는
be
외부의 침입과 함께 환상체나 뒤틀린
a breach from the outside happening
동시다발적으로
while
탈출하는
abnormalities,
상황.
distortions, and Picatula break the containment all at once.
와, 그건 진짜
Now that's the
상상도
situation.
하기
I really don't
침입자들을
even want to think
상대하면서
about.
탈출한
You'd be
괴물들까지
fighting
같이
trespassers
제압해야
and all
하는 거잖아.
kinds of just broken loose.
그래.
Precisely.
그리고 우리는 지금
That sums up
그
our
최악의 사태에 휘말렸지.
present circumstance.
그렇구나.
Right. We're just wasting no time to deliver the conclusion that killed everyone's morale.
순서대로 나열하자면
Let's start from the beginning.
1차적으로
First, the LCD department found itself under attack by a group of unidentified hostiles 2 hours prior.
시각은 지금으로부터 약 2시간 전. 연구원들을 살해한 무기는
The weapons used to massacre the researchers are
일정하지
not
않고
uniform.
다양한 무기를
The
사용한
victims appear to
것으로
have been
보인다.
killed with various assortments of arms. My darling daughter. Eyes on me. Using straight weapons to leave the farthest reach of arms. Eyes on me. Using the weapons that kill with the tiniest incisions. Eyes on me. Using flexible weapons that crush anything they make contact with.
그놈답게 엉켜.
What a tangled mess. Just like that bastard. You know who it's from?
어떤 무기들이
Or tell what kind of weapons we're used to.
쉽지 않은 거군.
Yoshi moved her hair back, furrowing her eyebrows in annoyance.
최소 3개 이상의 무기를 능숙하게
Safe to
사용하는
say that the
자라고
killers
봐야
are
돼.
dead with at least 3 different types of weapons.
다시 이어서 말하자면
Moving on.
침입자들의 기습은
This
예측할
was
새도
surprised
없이
that carried
순식간에
out
수행되어
without any delay whatsoever.
LC에서는
The LC
제대로
had
된
no time to
반격조차 이뤄지지 못했다. 학살에 가깝다고 볼 수
even
있지.
plan a counterattack. It was, for lack of a better word, massacre.
주목해야 하는 사실은 여기에 있다.
Here's something that demands our attention.
이들이 환상체의 격리실 문을
It
개방한
appears that
것은
the invaders at the
습격이
abnormality
성공적으로 종료된
containment
이후로
units opened
보인다.
only after they confirmed that the surprise attack had been carried out successfully.
이상하긴 하네요.
Sure is fishy.
보통은 그
I mean,
반대로 하려고 하겠죠.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
먼저
I want
격리실
the
문을
containment units
개방시켜서
first. The monsters
상황을
wreak havoc
혼란스럽게
through the
만들고 나면 그
and swoop in during
혼란을
the
틈타
chaos and
마무리를
pick
하는
up
것이 더
stragglers.
수월할 테니까요.
That'd be the easier course of action. Unless if it's meant to stifle us.
그래.
Indeed.
일반적으로
The enemy
할 법한
strategy is highly
전략은 아니지.
unusual.
이런 변칙적인
As for
수를
why they resorted to such an unusual move,
두 가지
there are
정도의
two plausible
추측을 해볼 수
explanations.
있다. 첫 번째로는
Firstly, that the
이들은
enemy may be
양동작전
compromised by
따위가
our
필요
skilled enough
없을
to prevail
정도의
with diversion.
실력자라는 것.
트럭에서 카론 씨를 붙잡은
I mean, there could be more
그저 정도의 실력을
who are
갖춘
strong
이들이
as the woman
여럿일
in the
수도
truck who
있다는
kidnapped
것이겠네요.
Karen?
두 번째는
Secondly,
일종의 후속
that
대처를
the enemy
위해
may have purposely unleashed the
일부러
abnormalities
환상체를
from the cages
탈출시켰을
as a
가능성이
follow-up measure.
후속 대처?
Follow-up measure?
혹
Aren't they
그들이
implying those
습격했다는
villains sought to
사실을
disguise their vile
숨기기
attack?
위해서라는 말인 겐가?
아니
No. The
위정책은
chance for cover-up is
가능성이
almost non-existent. Once they have
시체를
precise knowledge of
집어먹는
the scavenger
환상체가
abnormality,
있었다면
they could
모를까.
devour the corpse clean.
이렇게 특징적인
Henry
사람을
would never have
남겨놓고서
lost
할
to
만한
such
기만
identifiable
작전은
wounds
아니겠지.
on their victims.
좀 더 타당한 건
Makes more sense that their goal was to
우리와
delay
같이
HQ's main
후속으로 진입할
reinforcements
본사의
and
지원군을
keep them from reaching the scene
지연시키려는
on time as we
목적이
did.
있을 거다.
Okay, so yeah, it was meant for us.
시간을 끈다는 건
Late tactic.
그렇군요.
I see.
뭘 찾고 있나 보죠?
Maybe they were looking for something.
그래.
Possibly.
분명한 표적을 갖고
They must have had a
침입했을
specific objective in
가능성이
mind when they broke through.
저들이 찾는 것이 이곳 어딘가에
Which means
있다는
whatever they're looking
거군요.
for should be here somewhere.
찾는데 오랜 시간이
Something
소요되는
elusive.
것이어서
Elusive and so
저희의
well
발을
hidden that they had
묶어놓아야 하는
distracted just to
것이고요.
buy themselves some time.
서둘러야겠어.
Need to hurry them. Alright. It's not oh my god, for a second I thought there was I thought there was an alternate path there, but I was about to lose my mind. Oh. How many are there? Oh shit. Oh.
이런 임무는 뱀
Let's just
중에서도
start doing
내가
that.
제일이지.
Yeah, we're not even. We're right at the
그래.
also
그렇게
about cutscene. We were
가라앉지
just gonna
않을
tank
분노를
this.
담는 거야. 오늘은 쓸데없이 말을 내릴 필요 없겠어.
Well, Honda was starting off so fast.
피로 다스리지.
Okay, what's even? Oh right. The doy. Oh man. Okay. My stream isn't working? I can't hear the last. Uh-oh. It doesn't seem like there are any audio issues on my end. It might just be a you thing. Unless if I'm mistaken. Yeah, because I'm still picking up audio on my end. Can do this. No, I'm not doing the best targeting. And then we to pry? Maybe this one is. Okay. Let's just do this. Nice.
내 뒤로.
What, that was one shot?
환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로
Oh my god.
충분하잖아.
I don't know how to fix it. Anyone else in chat? Are you having any audio issues or no? Just trying to be sure. Because I'm picking up no issues on my end. Manager Esquire, I need a thigh assistance. It seems like I have a headache. Don Quixote. Is Heathcliff's equipment busted, or can you hear me? I can hear your manager. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely you think Heathcliff. That's really unfortunate. Okay, in this case, do it like this. Is there even any sense in holding back for future turns? I'll still do it and just pretend. Let's pretend everything is alright. Lower the rim and I'll pretend I'll deliver on for like 3 hours. I told you, ye shall not sing, but ye saw. God damn it. I hate myself for laughing at that. Come on. TL's there is unfortunate. Nice. I almost have like a Pavlov's like dog call. What plans don't you have for a luncheon today? I was thinking of doing more. I was having like a good bit of Thai food recently, but I don't want to like make myself like exhausted from just eating it to the point where I get sick of it. I might just grab me a pizza maybe. That or a burrito. We'll have to see though for the decision. This. Just see that.
시리스에게 명한다. 이야기 숨진 자라. 누구 하나 살려두지 마라. 진 목을 떨고 주마. 결정 염화.
That one's dead. Oh. Nice.
직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 찾지 못하는 심지는 생략하게 생겼지.
Nice. Hence this one. The manager escort deploy me? Oh, my fault. You're still on the next step though. Actually, never mind, Ishmael. Let's just chalk it up to what issues can I get away with? Let's just chalk it up to Sin Infinity. There you go. I mean, how many of them are fatal to Bloom? It's 1, 2, 3. I'm not helping my own case. Now W Sinclair in the chat. Nice. Don't you like that? Apparently my headphones got blocked. How does that happen? Surely your pulses don't get that bad. I don't know, lad. The Lord gave me access to the internet last month.
이만치 할 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
Oh, this is actually the last of them. I'll get away with this.
도끼를 보자. 이놈이 푸름을 저
이래서
해충들을
장비는
도려내라.
속성별로 준비해달라고 부탁해놨었지. 유효하게 적소했으니까 그만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
Nice.
보면 뭘 해야 하는
I was about to say,
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
am I your favorite sinner?
진짜 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생들였다.
I would say you were top of the Canto, yeah.
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군.
Does that satisfy you?
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만
You gave everyone else an intro a year ago. I don't know why.
홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍로가
Oh my god, there's more of them. Okay, let's sub her in.
군주가
Was it one?
나섰다.
아 뭐야?
의로움을
아 뭐야?
명을 받듭니다.
흑수 오필두
잠시 같이 걸을 테니
잠깐 이번엔
죽은
어디서?
길이 같으니
There we go.
거들어주지.
Now we're in a perfect balance.
뭐시여? 대가리에 총 맞았냐? 왜 무자고 없이 씩 쪼개고 있을까?
We're starting off with very good mates. Oh, it endures it though. Not the best then. What can we... Get this one. One's weak to gluttony, isn't it? Yeah, we can get away with that. Last year were not very effective against these lasses. There's a lot of gloom to go around. It's no worries.
일기당집을 보자. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
Did she get a just Dragon Burn show? And unfortunately, there's a lot of viableness in
징계팀 직원이라면
Mao Heisho Osa's rupture count, so there would have to be a really good reason for her to stay Heisho. And like be subbed in instead of Mao.
다른 부서에 있는 레고까지
There's more
가져오길
pronouns to
잘했지.
be used, yeah.
적재적소했으니까 이만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
No way. Okay, thank you, Ryoshu. Holy shit.
줘야지. 그런 것은 쫙 보면 뭘 써야 하는지 딱 느낌이 오잖아. 에?
This can be a stagger, right? Probably. Looks like it. This could be a stagger. We can focus our attention to other places right now. Probably the best tactician ever. Oh, it doesn't feel good. I mean, it's not gonna be that bad to tank, right? Never mind, it is.
개인의 꼴물지 마시오. 전장에 전념하시오. 한화 휴지.
Okay, this one will be fun.
꼴물지 마시오. 전장에 전념하시오.
이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
내 뒤.
목을 떨궈주마.
Tails, tails, Onglu. You mean to tell me we couldn't finish it off? Tails, tails, heads. I'll take a 50-50. Nice.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔고. 잘했다. 마무리까지 끝나면 너희 안가품 장부에 특별히 한정판 고양이 스티커를 붙여주지.
Doesn't seem like I have to worry. Not yet, anyways. This. Yeah, I don't want to pop skill 3 yet for there. Not yet. Ever since Hazel Cockflip came, I stopped using Sinclair because you can only self-damage by losing flashes from a skill 3 encounter. I mean, you can always force it through what's the name, through his season ID from Hangul season. Call again to remain 1 cell? Sorry, no. Tears of the Tarnished. Nice.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
바람 불어오는 대로 짓밟아라.
와르르 무너지는 건 우위 파괴. 무기를 휘두르는 걸 멈추지 마. 이제 시작일 뿐이잖아.
옆에 서지 마.
Where's your
죽여버린다.
rage? Rise. Rise. The last batch. When this weekly reset hits, I'll be getting 2 egos because I'm at level 80. Nice. I still need to get the binds for Heathcliff and think Yuri Mercalio for Don Quixote, but I don't think so. It's not exactly up on my priorities list.
내 뒤.
떨궈주마.
When I saw the eagle for you song this season, I thought it was song Lucas long. Yeah, me too, honestly. It took a while for me to click that it was a song.
상황이 끝나면 티피리트에게 방금 상황 녹화되어 있냐고 물어봐. 이 정도면 엔젤라님에게도 증명할 수 있을 거야. 이 일에 토끼 따위의 협력은 필요하지 않다는 거.
Loki might have to do a little bit of come on. Let's just do it. Is Limbus the only idea who has long hair? Thinking. Yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah. I can't even think of any other ego who also has long hair. Let's see how much damage this does.
더럽혀진 몸은 모를 하늘조차 없다시. 악하다는 모든 것들아, 나와 영원토록 머물겠구나.
Okay, 3 heads, but it's fine.
내 뒤.
Nice. Alright, Cockcliff, go out. Head. Nice. That's good, that's good.
혹신 그 자체였다.
And then Heathcliff misses. First ever new Limbus Company feature. Added just to embarrass Heathcliff this particular turn. Nice.
고생들이었다.
또 한 줄 기를 담겼군.
Yeah, I have to look, but
세월이 지나면 홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지.
I mean,
이
it's not that
홍호가
long. It's probably a
원치를.
little long. And for these other ones, not long. I know that's not long. Sure. Not long. Not long. Yeah, that's. It's the second introduction of Long Song. As we were battling our way through the escaped Picatula, we came to a sudden stop.
잠깐.
Wait, do you fellas hear something?
숨소리 같은 거 안 돼?
Sounds like breathing. Bang.
들린다.
I hear it. Last in the Mira dungeon, I can solo the last name Sancho. Anyone can.
이쪽 부근이다.
In this general direction. Rousseau stared at the giant containment chamber door lay on the ground. Smashed in and knocked loose.
최종이나 다른 적해칠
How likely is it that it
가능성?
might be Picatula or an
낮은 편이다.
unlikely.
소리의 호흡이
The breathing is unstable and
작아
shallow, like that of a wounded
부상당한
human.
인간의 것에 가깝다.
뭐 오티스 씨.
There it goes. Only be right that we try to save them if there is even a small chance
구하는 게
of
맞지
survival,
않겠어?
right? I suppose that could leave a
작용하진 않겠고.
not so negative impression on the HQ. That no. We knelt around the fallen door, flipped our fingers into the debris, and lifted. The door rose with a loud metallic creak. Oh, God. Well, she's not dead, so it's fine. Fine, as long as I don't see her... As long as her head and body are still intact, she's fine. Underneath the door was a woman, her breathing shallow. Hey, she's one of Hohenheim's researchers who guided us through a regular checkup. Alyssa. Alyssa.
알리사예요.
Yeah.
이름까지는
Didn't
기억
think
못하실 것 같아서.
you'd remember my name. Alyssa slowly shared her name. Her voice strained as she was squeezing the air out of her lungs. She was scrubbing her chest with her hands, overcome with pain.
알리사 씨.
Okay,
상태는
Miss Alyssa. You
숨을 크게
big
쉴
breath.
때마다
hurt so
굉장히
much.
심해서 살려달라고
Couldn't call out
소리를 지를 수가
for help.
없었어요.
Reminds me of what
팀장님이 말씀하시던
boss
게
used to say.
생각나네요.
We're not the main characters of the story.
우리는
Boy's
주인공이
right.
아니기에
So upon the proverbial
동전이
coin flip,
던져진다면
we can only wait to see if it'll
앞이
land
나올지 뒤가
heads or
나올지
tails. That's
그저 기다릴 뿐이라고.
this is an evil metaphor. Hohenheim, what the fuck? Alyssa let out a brief dejected chuckle before wincing with the pain.
아니,
Later.
아프다는 양반이
Seems to
무슨
me you're in plenty of
농담
pain.
따먹게.
There's hardly the time to be talking about. Hold on.
누군
Stay. Alyssa's hand was grasped around the same spiral-shaped rod that the bodies in the hallway were holding.
무슨 일이 일어났던 거지?
What happened here?
경고음이
Alarm system.
경고음이
The alarm
울리지
didn't go off.
않았어요. 저희 부서는
In the smallest accidents
조금이라도
or
뭔가
issues
잘못되면
trigger the alarm to go off
바로 경보가
in our
발견되도록
department.
설계되어 있었어요.
I know that feeling.
호헨하임 씨가
Boss. Hohenheim
로보토미
was adamant about installing the
최후를
system.
답습하게 되고
Said
싶진
that
않으시다고
he didn't want to
강력하게
repeat
주장하신
the
덕택이었죠.
fall of Lobotomy Corporation. Pain grimace crept into Alyssa's expression as she tried to calmly explanation. It wasn't just from what was staked to best.
당신들이 습격을
The
알아차리기
alarm system didn't go
직전까지도
off.
아무런
How would the
경고음도
employers
발견되지
realize that the
않았군요.
facility was under attack? Timepiece. Good. The promised hour is nigh. I shall keep you in my sight. This was never Catherine's strong suit after all. But I do not know if it was all. Quickly, what status do you inflict? Identify yourself. The alarm system didn't go off. Not even when the employees realized that the facility was under attack. No, it's not supposed to behave that way.
안 되는 거였는데.
Wasn't. We waited quietly as Alyssa caught her breath and calmed down. The lights suddenly died.
불이 꺼졌어요. 이번에 진행하고 있는 실험
He thought it was the
거라고
experiment.
생각했어요.
That thing.
전력을 많이 잡아먹는 실험이라고
Boss growls from time to time about how much energy it needs.
종종 투덜거리시곤 했거든요.
Damn it.
그때부터
I should have noticed then that
이상하다고
something
생각했어야 하는 건데.
off. Alyssa blamed herself to no avail. Voice growing faint.
그래서
I thought it was just
시간이 지나면
temporary power outage.
자연스럽게 복구가 될 거라고 생각했어요.
No one
다른
thought
직원들도
much of it
마찬가지였죠.
does.
경고음이 울리지 않았으니까요.
Didn't trigger the alarm system.
네,
It's understandable.
이해해요.
저는
It's heading to the research hall.
실험실에 가지고 와야 하는
Read something.
자료가 있어서 그곳으로 향하고 있었는데 그러다가
That's... I heard.
들렸어요. 어둠 속에서
Sound of
또렷하게
dress shoes
누군가의
clap.
구두소리가
echoing through the dark hallway.
들렸어요. 느리지도
Slow,
빠르지도
not
않은
too fast.
여유
Relaxed but
있으면서도
disciplined
절도
guy.
있는 걸음걸이였죠.
No one in her apartment walks
그렇게
like that.
걷는 사람은
Always so
저희
so busy.
부서였어요.
Always walk
다들 바쁜
in
마음에
a slight jog.
종종걸음으로 빨리 걸어 다니거든요. 그
Then
직후에는
terrible
누군가가
dying scream
담담화
followed.
같은 비명을 지르는 것을 시작으로 끝없는 아비 교환이
Where the
이어졌어요.
massacre began, like a hellish nightmare that just... What are those thuds? Like rain. Like a hellish nightmare that just wouldn't end.
무슨 일이
No one-
일어나는 건지
What was going on?
아무도 몰랐어요.
Help!
누구야?
Who's there? Don't need to voice that one. Not that one either. What is that noise?
앞을 향해서 달리는 것밖에는 도리가
All I knew
없었어요.
was that I had to run,
그러다가
and something
가볍게
whistled through the
스쳐가는 바람
wind,
소리가
and
느껴졌고
felt something hot across my
가슴이
chest.
뜨거워졌어요.
Looked down and saw
고개를 내려보니
this thing had pierced me.
이미 여기가 꿰뚫려져 있었고 잠시 정신을 잃었다가 깨어보니
And I passed out. I woke up.
격리실에
Someone had forcibly
누군가에 의해
locked all the
강제
containment units.
개방되어 있었어요. 온갖 환상체와
Abnormalities,
죄송에 이어
patula,
뒤틀림까지
and
탈출하고
distortions running amok.
격리실 문이
I was pinned
튕겨
down
나가지는
by
바람에
containment unit door.
꼼짝달싹도 못하게
Got knocked off
되었고요.
its front.
호엔하임 씨나 다른 분들과는
So,
같이 있지 않았던
you
것이고
weren't with Hohenheim or other people. Or
팀장님,
boss.
팀장님은
Boss must have been
발표실 근처에
at the
계셨을
conference hall.
거예요.
Did you
혹시
get the
제
pen and
주머니에
paper
있는 종이와
from
펜을
my
좀
pocket?
꺼내주실래요?
Do it yourself. Because we're bringing you out alive. Come on. Say, Gregor. Let's do a simple map on a piece on paper.
다른 분들이
I don't know.
무사할지는
The others just say
모르겠어요.
follow this map
하지만
and
이
at least
방향대로 가면
be able to see for yourself.
행방의 단서라도 찾을
Please
수
get a
있을
clue of what
거예요.
happened. Oh, Wild Hunt, I declare this banquet to Catherine? Who?
그래. 그래. 대강 알겠어.
There. You get the general idea.
좀 살펴보자.
Let's have a look at that room. Gregor replied calmly.
진짜 피가 안 멈추잖아.
Pollux.
이거
Wound just keeps bleeding.
기가 아닌 것 같은데.
It's not your usual weaponry.
넌뭐 좀
Why?
보이냐?
You recognize this? People have asked Otis with palpable concern.
움직임이 클수록
The way it
쟤네를
looks,
파고드는 구조로
the
보인다.
way the victim moves, it will drill their flesh.
살상보다는
Perhaps a workshop
제압에
product.
특화된 공방 제품
Designed to
중
stall and take
하나인 것
combatants
같고
out of the commission, rather than to kill her outright.
이 정도 물건을 쑤셔 넣었다는 건 죽이고 싶었다면 충분히 죽일 수 있었다는 거겠지.
If assailants had the wherewithal to use weapons like this, then could have very well easily killed the victims then and there too. Was the purpose really just install them, or
아니면 악취미일 뿐인 건지.
some sick fascination? It seems that staying still is what
가만히
saved
있을
your
게
life.
오히려 무사했나.
That was wise of you.
현명한 판단을 내렸군.
I don't know about wise.
너무
Hurt too
아파서
much
움직일
to even
생각도 안
think about
들던데요.
moving anyway. Well,
상처를
perhaps thought that closes the wound or rapidly heals it before it
무게를
be
뽑을 수
the
있지
remedy.
않겠는가?
Would be to extract the vile weapon.
그래,
Yeah, you're
영매에
not gonna
저런 걸
walk
달고
around
있을
with
순
that
없잖아.
thing in your chest
빨리
forever,
뽑고
right?
상처를 치료해서.
Let's pull it out. Get that wound treated and rodeo? No? Do not pull the knife out until you're ready to be treated?
소용없다.
It's no use. Ryoshi spat out a reply.
소용없다니요?
It's no
혹시
use?
뽑히지 않는
Is it the kind of device
장치인가요?
that physically can't be removed?
아니,
No.
뽑아내는
Pulling it out
것은
isn't the hard
어렵지
part.
않아.
It's the staying alive part?
그러지 않는 편이
It's that
나을.
it's just inadvisable.
억지로 뽑으면
If we force it out of it,
또
then
있던 그 시체들처럼 되는
they'll
거야.
leave those bodies in the hallway?
그래. 저 나선은 반대편에 도달하기 위해 끝없이 파고들지만 역설적이게도 그 자체만으로는
The
관통하지
spiral
못한다.
grows endlessly to reach the
도달할
other
수
side, but
없거든.
paradoxically, not punch through all the way. It will never arrive at that point.
딸, 이건 나선이야.
Claim the golden bow so I can reclaim Catherine? Hold on now. I have my own use for those golden bells, thank you very much. Sweetheart, this called a spiral.
한번 박히고 나면
Once it is lodged
조금만
inside the
움직여도
body,
계속
and the
파고들기
slightest of
때문에
movements will make it burrow
제자리에
deeper into the
가만히 있을
flesh,
수밖에 없단다.
forcing the victim to remain perfectly still.
처음에는 따끔한
It may not sting
가시처럼
any worse
느껴질
than a
뿐이지만
thorn at first, but
빼내려 할수
the more you try to yank it
없다고는
free,
모르지.
the further it drills into the body.
하지만 계속
No matter how
파고들긴
much you keep
해도
digging in,
정작 꿰뚫고
we'll never
나오지
make it to the
못해.
other side.
끝에 도달하려
The closer
할수록
we get to the end,
나선은
the slower it
점점
becomes.
느려져서
Never beat its end.
결국엔 끝에 닿을 수 없거든.
대체하는 방법은 알지?
I don't know, yes?
네가 일을 끝내고 오면
I
알려줄
needed the
거야.
blank once you return with the job done.
만약
That's it? Or if you try to pull it out
뽑으려 했다간
without the end agent. Yeah, it is method.
파고들며 엉켜든
It will
모든
tear out everything
것이
it tangled itself with as it
뽑혀
bored
나올
through.
거다. 그러니 살고 싶다면
So stay put exactly as you are if you
지금처럼
want to live.
가만히 있도록.
All I could see were fragments for memories. Remnants. Try to pull it out without the method.
뽑으려 했다간
We try to pull it out without the matching
뽑으려 했다간
spirals? Then, once again, I recall Ryoshu's shattered memories. The distinct feeling of drawing something up to the surface. The scenes from her mutilated memories. As was generally the case, didn't know how exactly I did it. Just came naturally to me. The moment I wished for it to happen.
뭐가 좀
See
보였나
anything,
시게?
Claw? Yoshu, what if that spiral needs a certain combination of numbers, like password?
그 나선에 엮인
Call the spiral's
역사를
paradox.
피하려면
You'll need to find the
그에
correct pair.
맞는 짝이 필요하단다. 짝이 맞는 숫자도
We try to pull it out
없이
without a matching number. Oh,
뽑으려
number.
했다간
Okay. Then,
검과
the
검,
sword and the scabbard. Yin
음과
and
양,
yang. Past and the future.
과거와 미래,
Yin and yo.
나와
Everything. Regrettably. Here together we're an awfully
모든 건
stubborn.
지독하고 지긋지긋하게 짝지어져 있는 것도 성이니 죽는다는
Do you
게
understand?
뭔지 아니?
Understand what it means to die.
무언가를 벤다는
What it
것.
means to sever something. For a brief moment, that expression appeared on Ryoshu's face.
흰 머리.
White hair.
말씀하시죠.
나선은 해제할
Spiral
수
can be
있다.
disabled. It must have something to do with numbers, like
그
the clock
해제는
said.
숫자와 연관이 있을 테지. 하지만
But I don't exactly
정확히
remember what it
무엇이
means.
필요한지가 기억나지 않는군. 거북나선이라는
Know anything about a
가진
spiral-shaped
나선
weapon
무기에
called the
대해서
tortoise spiral?
아는 게 있나?
Tortoise spiral.
파우스트를 사용하는 방법을
Seems that you've come to understand
조금이나마 깨우치셨군요.
marginally. how fast speed.
제가 해당 장치를 시각적으로
As I visually
확인하였고
observe the device and
류수
issues
씨가
provided a
범위를 좁힐 수 있는 단어들을 제공했으니
results.
파우스트는
Faust can now
알 수
know.
있습니다.
사용하는 방법이
See how you're to be used? You think you and your listeners can stop this hunt? As long as I keep you on uptype 1 and level 1. Ignoring the curious looks from the listeners, Faust carefully walks up to a body and unclasps a spiral from there.
제 눈에
It
거북나선
heads toward a spiral, but Faust calls this
파우스트에
device.
의하면 해당 장치는 그렇게 불립니다.
After some time, Faust pulled the bottom part of the spiral, opening its hatch.
자물쇠입니다.
The lock.
대응되는
Spiral requires a
숫자는
7-digit combination to work.
7자리군요. 또한 알리사
Also,
씨의 피가 맞지 않는
spiral's
이유는
infinitely burrowing nature.
나선의
Spider's
심장에
inability
관통하지 못할
ever penetrate the heart
파고드는
explains why
성질
Miss
자체는
Illis's bleeding will not
영원하기
stop.
때문일 겁니다.
잠겨 있다면
It is locked.
요정으로 열 수 있지
Since we
않나?
use a fairy to open. Fairy?
F사의 특이점을
She speaks of
말하는
F-Corp
것이요.
singularity.
잠겨 있는 것이라면
The spiral
그
is locked, as
무엇이라도
it say.
열어주는 기술.
And we're not a technology to unlock it.
좋은 방안
Perfect
아닌가?
countermeasure. Theoretically,
요정으로 여는
a
것은
fairy
가능할
shouldn't be
테지만
able to unlock it.
해당 나선
However,
무기에 적용된
must first be
기술이
considered as the
어느
value of the
정도의
technology
가치를
applied
지닌
to the spiral.
장치일지가 중요하겠죠.
Weaponry.
확실하게 하려면 고가의 요정이
And only an
필요하겠군.
expensive fairy would guarantee a successful
그런
outcome.
물품을 당장
Hard
근처에서
to
구할 수도
buy
없는
the same.
노릇이고.
Ryoshu and the rest of us stared at the spiral lock with a deep trepidation. We aren't going to be able to brute force a 7-digit lock.
안 될 거라고 생각하긴 하는데
Probably won't work, but
0부터 계속 맞춰볼
why
순
don't you
없는
start from
거야?
0 and go from there? A blind rate for love raises equal to level of 50 and upside 4? Level 50? That's small bones.
보편적인 잠금 장치와
As it is the
동일하게
case with most looks.
일정 횟수
Third
이상
number of
틀린 번호로
incorrect
입력할
attempts.
경우
됐어. 그냥 개죽음 당한
Step in it.
마음 같아서는
So,
솔직히
I'm
무서우니까
scared. That's
두고 가지
honestly
말아달라고 하고 싶거든요.
what I'd like to ask. But there might
하지만
survivors by the lab.
근처에는 살아있는 사람들이 모여 있을지도 몰라요. 저희 팀장님
Oh,
아시잖아요.
boss. Oh,
쉽게 당하실 분 아니에요.
go down so easily.
차라리
Go help them. Instead.
그 사람들을 도와주세요.
No, man. Stop talking so fatalistically, Alyssa.
하지만 이대로면
What if we leave you like this?
뭐
This isn't
연구원이
Worst way
멍청하게
to go.
죽는 100가지
This
방법이
way.
나오는 것처럼
least. I won't be
죽어서도
going as
놀림받는
through a
상황보다는
book of stupid deaths like under Deva's
나을 것
research.
같네요.
What made you think of that? Perhaps working under Hohenheim has influenced her to put on a mask of aloofness even in situations like that. But there's clearly considerable effort on her part. Were we in any other situation? Would have asked what those 100 dumb ways to die were to alleviate the tension, but I held my breath and embraced the painful silence.
알리사군,
We shall return to thy
다시
side,
돌아오겠네.
then Alyssa. What?
반드시 다시 돌아오겠네.
I give thee my word. So,
그러니까 적들이 다가오는 것
hide
같으면
as best as thou
최대한 몸을
canst when the
피할게.
enemies approach. Thou mustn't yield now. I beseech thee.
마세나.
참고로 얘는 한다면 하는 놈이니까
Gotta listen to the last.
빌려듣지 마라.
Everyone preemptive platitudes. Yeah.
잘할게요.
Don't give up.
감사해요.
C485.
C485. She quietly muttered to herself.
시계.
Clock.
방탈출 해봤나?
Never played a game of escape room. Oh. I don't think I remember the Zero Escape trilogy, yeah? What?
이건 일종의
This is very
방탈출
much
게임
like a game
같은
of
거다.
escape room.
풀이를 위해서는
Find the solution.
단서를
You
모아야
begin by
하지.
gathering the clues. Game, ah.
저 연구원 놈
Want to save that researcher?
살리고 싶은 것 아닌가? 그렇다면 저 나선에 쓰인 고유 번호가
Then you'll need the
필요할
serial
테니
number on that spiral.
봐둔 것뿐.
Every step we took away from Melissa, she suffered slow death was painful. I wasn't even sure if we could save her life. Shadow beset the path ahead. Well, fine. I don't think this game has the heart to kill her, right? Surely not. Oh. This is gonna be a ball. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna have to take it. What fresh hell is gonna await us?
야음을 틈타.
Ishmael, who had been following the route Alyssa had mapped out, stopped in her tracks. Ishmael? What's the matter? Something about this seems off.
뭔가 의아해서요. 비스가 지도를 보고
I
있는데
don't suppose that she would ever read a map wrong.
뭔데?
What's the matter?
길은 잘 찾아가고 있는 중이에요.
Yeah, heading the right way. The thing is,
너무 수월해서
it
문제지.
seems too. And the new LEDs are all dead. Yeah, I had a feeling it seems like them on in that. I like congested apartment a lot. Here comes the elf with cleaning station. Hello, better. Hello, best chart ID. Last, do you have your ticket to board this warp train? Well, I don't have intent to board this warp train. I'm just gazing at the station for no reason. What's wrong with that?
우리가 지나온 길을
Think back to the path we took to get here.
다른 길들은
Every
별의
other route
상태로
was crammed with
전부
all
막혀
kinds of
있었어.
obstacles. We were just from taking
좌측의 복지부서로 이어지는
corridor to the left heading to the wellhead. It was closed off.
보직의 통제실에 있는 방향.
The one to the right leading to the facility management. Blocked with debris.
마치 우리가 한 길로만
As if they're
가도록.
corralling us down to this route.
네, 마치 그쪽에서 풀어둔
Last time I
미끼를
hear
따라가고
that?
있는 것 같아요.
Well, why can't I be here? Am I loitering? Chasing after bait hooked on a fishing line.
뭐 그렇다고
Well,
해서
can't say much of an alternative, eh?
방법은 없잖아. 찝찝하지만 어쩌겠냐.
Bit dodgy, yeah, but nothing we can do about it.
각오는 해두어야겠구려.
Just to be curious? Well, someone has to make a YouTube short about the about the architecture of the station. Be wise to stand wary.
잠깐, 파워.
Hang on, Val.
이것 좀 봐봐.
Check this out.
환상체가 탈출한 흔적이
These are the
보이는군요.
traces of an escaped abnormality. Also known as the Fey Lantern.
요정 초롱입니다.
They've encountered this abnormality more than
거울
once in Mira Dungeon.
던전에서 몇 차례 조우해본 환상체죠.
Oh, that's it?
아, 그 나무 원본이 이거야?
Oh, a tree thing. So this one's the original. I don't think Fey Lantern's the only abnormality that's broken free. Let's take them down and reduce them back to wax. If Crayon and survivors who stumble in here, that'll be real trouble. the worst that could happen.
그래, 그렇게 가라앉지 않을
Oh,
분노를 담는
three?
거야. 오늘은 쓸데없이 말을 내릴 필요 없겠어.
Plus 20 more HP. Increases every time the fairy part is restored. Oh, right. Not damage for HP by damaging the fairy. Certain skill gains stack rate the same number of charm feats. Fairy skill, all identities gain 5 poison plus 2 count in turn. Okay. I'll get look around this area last. Been trying to clear them out for a while. Is that so? Seems a lot to care about the safety of this station, no? Isn't it under your jurisdiction? Let's just try to do the most damage we can.
내 뒤 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
Oh, it just breaks it already. Nice.
이렇게 박살 내버리는 거다.
Thank you, Ricardo.
그런 꼬라지로 뭘 할 수 있는지 모르겠지만 끝까지
No,
바라케
it doesn't
와.
look like it. It's just
그래야 너희에게 최대한
yeah.
많은 고통을
That's how they can
수
update this.
있을
Just
테니까.
make unbreakable points. Fucking hell. What a way to make my life hell. Actually, is there anything that's targeting blue? This one, okay, so we can just ignore this one. Thinking about our brains here. Oh. We'll be fine. I've been cleaning this shot. Last the people wasn't doing a good job running this space, so they replaced me with them. Which is... Yeah, I would not trust that with my life. Maybe we can just do this. Yeah, I think we can do this. Let's see what works out. Honglu. Hong. Bro.
진격팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 나를 따른 칭찬은 생략하는 게
예, 이거 시작에 가자. 길을 열어라. 별로 어려울 것도 없잖아. 좋아.
내 뒤.
이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
It's okay, surely Honglu won't embarrass this team further. Body's already broken though, so that's not too bad.
쓰러졌다고 죄의 대가를 치르지 않을 거라 생각했다.
Wait, this is
보상이라
very...
말해주고 싶군.
Why just pay the guys so they can do whatever they want? Damn, a mafia business? On your own station? Really won't have just this, right? Feel very anticlimactic. If this is just Phalanster with Unbreakable. You gotta get killed for that, they replace me with him?
이래서
It doesn't look like we'll be able to kill.
준비해달라고 부탁해놨었지. 적재적소했으니까 무슨 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
우리를 아주 박살내버렸시야. 화끈한 맛이 아주 딱이야.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's Dash Adamar. Been cleaning all day. This shot's really hurting my back. Do you even get health insurance at the W Corp? Or what? Oh, that's about been after. Let's see, abruptly escape his containment unit during the assault. Readers with this note should be confident in others that are previous. Well, listen, it doesn't feel like we can send anything right into the Mira junction. For delve deeper, it appears to Mira the one we encountered through a faction railway. Allenheim does harbor some interest in this subject. He's not great enough to use turn that curiosity into reality. Why could this possibly be happening? Hold on, someone left this here. Seems to be a torn page of a note. Covered in fluorescent paint, it would be a clear spot. Or whoever left it couldn't have known you were coming. It's probably a note meant for possible survivors. No reason not to read it. Observation record irregularities written by Moses LCD on-site investigative reasoning team leader. If the cleanup crew failed, they send me in to clean it up. I mean, but you aren't directly answering. Do you get health insurance? Dental even? When a high number of employees within the research facility were killed, the Bael entered breach containment. Under the LCE's abnormality control protocol, such escape is known to occur only when an employee with apparently no aptitude exhibits an human level when exceeding 75% with LCE in the Bael lantern. The outcome of but very good. The Bael lantern, whose escape triggered by deaths around it, created from his expected behavior pattern of on charm targets one by one, but instead has begun consuming multiple targets all at once. Presumably, the entity must have realized that its food reserve was being rapidly depleted. After Ezra destroyed the buy, amending after Ezra destroyed the luring unit twice, doesn't need a blue fairy in the LCD observation wall. Bael enters are significantly increased. At that point, Ezra is no longer affected by his charm. Based on the observations, I was able to establish a hypothesis that anyone who observes the blue fairy for at least 7 seconds and then immediately destroys its head becomes immune to its influence. As the effect applies only to the individual who destroys it, the information may not be much of most research. However, I shall leave a note of it to be consulted for should the need arise. Addendum: when Bael Lantern identified only a single individual, did not attempt to harm them, and instead appeared wary enough to simply watch them. Due to the limited sample size, further confirmation will be necessary. Could have been useful tips. Well, now I think I've got a rough idea of how to deal with it. Let's first this record being done trying to press. Excuse me?
싸울 생각도 없는 놈한테 칼대는 건 재미가 없는데.
There's a method to this madness? And next sequence, what the fuck? Even since Malthus sucked, he's running inclusive and pop out of a lot? I think base LCD Heathcliff is having a bit too much fun. Peeking into the mirror. Oh, we just deal more damage. That's it. Oh, not be targeted for charm. Deal plus 25 area. Oh, okay. I'll do this. Okay, let's see if it works out. Okay, that's a good start. Oh, I saw something that was there. No, I don't though. Okay, thank you. Don't test me with that anymore.
넌 왜 갑자기
The
이상한
developer
걸 달고
reappeared
온다?
again in the branch.
그런 건
Now everyone knew that it was nothing more than
변해보다니라니까.
bait.
기껏 불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
좋아, 재밌잖아.
Back in the fairy game revealed its true form. In your first time facing this enemy, but it's the first time. It never seemed to agree. Fairy simply sat there in complete stillness, only interrupted by its instantly vibrating wings. So the fairy knew you were coming. Come on. Nice. Only charged toward the fairy. After a light leap into the air, the tuner swung the weapon toward the fairy. The fairy appeared to scream, but no sound came from its mouth. Maybe it wasn't screaming at all. Perhaps it was just the swaying of branches. The eyes are coming. Get out of there. Here we go again. First eyes open one by one. Shadows. The oscillators will jump out. What now?
아는 것을 모른 채 할 순 없으니.
하품이다 난. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝내버리는 게 좋겠어.
I don't think we here, just let it rock.
이게 울부짖는군.
하품이다 난. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝내버리는 게 좋겠어.
So you think I'm going insane? A little bit. Not by a lot, but like a slightly worrisome margin, yes. I'm saying is you might want to get this checked out.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
Nice.
내 뒤로. 그림자 속으로 가라앉.
Nice. I think that might be this turn.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
Take that. We'll take that.
의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니
Is it gonna be the?
내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Oh, I think that's wayward pass. Yeah, it is wayward passenger. Oh, we're just doing a gauntlet now. What is it? I don't remember. That's just a little letter rock, I guess. It's like Asia doesn't deal like 20 million damage, like turn one.
뭐시여?
That's different.
그거리에 총 맞았냐? 왜 대자구 없이 씩 쪼개고 있을까?
Or have no fights? It was different. The activate dimension is passive. The activate trap dimension is a passive. Neither of his arms are broken, use the powerful skill of turns. I mean, how wouldn't they be broken? Oh, but the problem is if I try to play it safe, not to use good skills. But... Like I said before, we're just gonna have to suck it up. We're getting these PMs. We're getting these project rooms to find a way to buck the Gavnos or Avnos that I just found in your dungeons. Yeah. Why is my comms working? You are not on the field, sir. Yeah, this is this is their own like evil like fucked up way of like upscaling. Yeah, and then now he's gonna leave for the portals.
나는 힘으로 찍어 누르는 제압에 초점이 맞춰져 있지. 저런 복잡한 문제까지 파악하는 건 적성에 안 맞거든. 관리자, 당신이 판단해야 해.
Just hope that's enough.
기꺼이.
시비수에게 명하라. 이 아픈
I don't think that's enough.
내 뒤를
보내지 마라.
We're so unfocused. Faster. Surely one of them will die, right?
딱 반쯤 죽여버려. 13조 이항에 맞추려. 그게 제격이지.
찾지 못할. 상황이 끝나면 티페리트에게 방금 상황 녹화되어 있냐고 물어봐. 이 정도면 엔젤라님에게도 증명할 수 있을 거야. 이 일에 토끼 따위의 협력은 필요하지 않다.
Uh-oh.
일기당천.
Crystal goes through anyway, so
내
he's
뒤
gonna get my power now.
환상체를 제압하는 건
That's really sad.
충분하잖아.
Come on, you flip. Thank you.
헤세드 같은 놈들은 이 광경을 좀 봐야 해. 환상체 가두고 에너지 짜는 회사에서
뒤에서
이 정도
벗어나.
전투 능력은 있어줘야지.
옳은 선택
복수팀 애들만 데리고서 뭘 한다고?
Flash power. Does it have? Not a lot. Let's see what we can.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
회풍.
Oh my god. Okay, that's one flash one.
물 넘고 꺾고 제철.
이야, 되시게 해야지.
No way.
그런 것이 쫙 보면 뭘 써야 하는지 딱 느낌이 오잖아. 네?
Not stun though.
결정, 염화.
Okay, nice, 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 nice. This is actually really hard. Okay. I'm just coping. Oh my god, not again.
나는 힘으로 찍어 누르는 제압에 초점이 맞춰져 있지. 저런
I
복잡한
won't
문제까지
make this
파악하는 건
again.
적성에 안 맞거든. 관리자, 당신이 판단해야 해.
I don't care about the break dimension. I just want them to use it.
막아내지 못해.
내 뒤.
목을 떨궈주마.
Yeah, it's definitely overkill, but I don't care about damage.
아, 놀랐네. 안 된다, 차서. 힘들 뻔했잖아. 이만 찰 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
You're about to run out. That, and then... There we go. That's my answer.
내 뒤.
I'm pretty sure we're about to get empowered skill 3, don't know. For, Umasan? Yeah, we are.
싸울 생각도 없는 놈한테 그러는 건 재미가 없는데.
I forget that it stacks.
이런 게 하기는 하겠다면은.
It's so annoying. We have to deal with it somehow. Okay, this feels like a good. Feels good. Don't you dare lose that. I was right, I thought we were off the roster there. That was gonna happen. Oh, that damage. I mean, it's fine. I signed up for that.
저 이번엔 제대로 들어가.
팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단인데. 칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지.
I thought that wasn't a stagger there. Fine, let's roll the save with it.
별로 어려울 것
넘고 무수히 넘고 얼마든지 또 제쳐라. 방금의
Nice, that's very big.
격벽의 중물 그 자체야. 들어보이겠어.
Do as much damage as we can for this one. A little bit here. Do more here. More here, and a little bit here. There we go. Let's balance out, say.
다른 부서에 있는 애고까지 가져오길 잘했지. 적재 접수했으니까 끝내지. 위 파괴.
놀만치 노는 거
I didn't even have to think about that hard.
자, 기회 주지 말고 계속
fine.
제압으로 이어가.
I'll do it anyways.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니
Doubt. Is that one again?
내일은 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
I wonder what this one will be. Isn't that one weak to? I know it was there somewhere. But Oh shit. Oh, just to get around. Let's keep going through. I'll try a bit of burn now. Actually no. Never mind. I remember that these are the only teams that I have level 16.
이 경로는 숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
I'm holding in less than a second.
보자, 싸울 준비는 끝났을까? 무엇을 그렇게 깝깝하게 쳐다만 보고 있고 그런다냐? 저런 놈들은 큰일 세
Okay,
번.
this one isn't that hard. Just need to break through. This one we just have to hope we win. Those. We can just do. Doesn't feel good. I'll leave it up to a different type of chance there. Only left. That is. Up 3. In that case, then let's do it like this.
내 뒤. 징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지?
Ow. Very good start, actually. The audace.
재미 좀 보는가? 자들 더 생각이 있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지. 아니냐?
Oh boy. Oh, it's this one. Which one's that hitting? That's hitting this one, isn't it? Oh boy. Like that. Come on. There we go. That was spray.
이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보지 마라.
Bro. If it had hit heads, I'm pretty sure that would have staggered. Oh, it's broken. Nines? Or usually one actually. Davis though.
좋아, 이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
탑공창.
Limbus sounds so old when he's doing that line.
보면 뭘 써야 하는지 딱 느낌이 오잖아.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버렸군. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
But you lost the fruit though, no? Yeah, it's broken. Oh. It was not deal damage. 2 more coin. 2 more destiny on self and points by destiny. Inflicting. Oh. That's pretty bad. Okay. I don't think I am in my world. You've just begun to realize that? That's huge. Nice.
목을 떨궈주마.
싸울 생각도 없는
Bring me snow.
이리게 하기는 하겠다마는
This, and this maybe? This is very scary. Say the least. I forgot to bleed.
이거 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 충분하잖아.
It's fine. Else wouldn't die on us, right?
도려내라. 그 자체야.
이 파괴. 이제 좀 볼만해. 자, 기회 주지
Or
말고
Honolulu.
계속 제압으로 이어가.
I mean, Honolulu literally die. This was passive. I suppose for him that was a pointless statement.
웃기는
Oh.
자식들. 끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니 의욕이 좀 났나?
I mean, I can get away with not healing here, right? Surely. I'm not gonna get.
내 뒤.
아득한 여정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로
Nice. That's very good.
찔러놓고 으깨놨지만
That was very scary for a second, actually.
언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지고 파괴되어도 다시 교체될.
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍어는
I
그제야
think this
알게
one's good
되겠지.
enough of
이 홍로가
a place to leave it off at.
이쪽인 것 같아요.
I think it's this way.
이곳에만 불이 들어와 있네요.
This is the only area with lights on.
방송세크라고 적혀 있어요.
It says broadcast sector.
여기로 오는 게
Someone tell
맞는
me
선택이었겠지?
coming here was the right decision.
방송 섹터로 향하는
All the
길이
other routes were blocked off,
전부
save for the one
막혀
leading to
있었다고
the
봐도 무방하다.
sector.
이러나 저러나
Would have ended up here,
여기로 올 수밖에
one way or
없었던
the
거고.
other. Hard to see anything when it's this dark.
전력은 대부분 끊겨 있는 상태라
With most of the power
문이 잠겨
down,
있진 않을 거예요.
doors shouldn't be locked.
멈춰.
Stop.
한 발짝이라도 더
Take another step
접근하면
closer.
즉시
They'll be
무력을
forcing our
대응할
hand. Familiar voice boomed from the loudspeaker, delivering a sharp warning.
이 앞에는 보안용 지뢰가 잔뜩 설치되어 있어. 만약 그걸 뚫고 들어온다고 해도 이 안에 있는 인원을
This
상대해야 돼.
entire area is laden with security
전부
landmines.
전투생이 가능한
Even if we
사람뿐이야.
somehow manage to get past the minefield, you'll have to face the rest of us. I'm warning you. Every one of us in here is combat ready.
만약 자신
Think you're
있다고
stronger than
해도
us? You have
우리에겐
self-destruct
자폭
devices,
장치도 있어.
bombs filled with
초소형
super mini
이제
salty
톱니들이
shrapnel.
박혀 있는
Stop talking.
에이,
Hold on a
잠깐,
sec.
이건 뭐라고
What's
적힌
supposed
거야?
to the
뭐?
the heck?
나보다 악필이
I
심한
thought my
사람 처음
handwriting
보네.
was bad.
이건
Not here.
이 터널 던지면
Throwing this bomb will result in an explosion that covers a 100-meter radius zone from the detonation.
야, 그런
Hey, that's taboo violation, you know? Let's try to come up with something actually.
뒤탁이 차고대.
Oh. Well, we kind of spoiled it, huh?
아무튼
Anyways,
무너진 시설에 우리랑
turn around and walk away
사이좋게
right now. We're gonna
아니라면
bury all of you with us under
당장
this
돌아가.
facility. You can hear everything, you know.
폭탄은
It is
거짓일
highly
가능성은
improbable that the bomb
없습니다.
is a bluff. Right.
폭발물에 해당하는
It is highly
모든
probable
폭탄은
that the bomb is a bluff. Any
머리가
bomb that
기준한
falls
바에
into the
따라
category of explosives
반드시 무언가에
must be
설치되어야
planted
한다.
on an object or surface per the rules set by the head. That boasts the blast beggars belief.
그만한 반경을
Such a wide radius.
시키는 것은
Surely we could bounty a bear the bounds.
테지.
그래도 보안용 지뢰는
Sure, but
진짜야.
I wasn't bluffing about the landmines.
다가오면
Take one more step forward,
거칠었던 전기가
and bolts of
너희를
overcharged
순식간에
electricity will make
뒤져버릴 거야.
barbecue out of you. As the voice behind the microphone began to grow increasingly irritated, it also became even more familiar. I was pretty sure I'd heard it somewhere before. What, does she have like a proximity map, but not like a camera? Yes.
알리사 씨 말에 따르면
Going to Alyssa.
누구네 호에나
Sometime should be around here somewhere.
잠깐.
Wait,
방금 알리사라고
did you say Alyssa?
이 목소리
That voice.
착각이 아닌 듯하군요.
It seems we are not mistaken. Yeah, I certainly recognize this voice.
그다지 반갑지 않은
That
그런
voice I would rather
목소리가
not welcome
있는
tells me
이곳에 들여보내도 무방한
that these
일은
individuals are good to be let through. Is that Onheim? It is.
그다지 반갑지 않은
That
목소리가
voice Faust would
들리는
rather
걸
not
봐서는
welcome tells Faust.
저희가 접근해도
These
무방한
individuals are
일이겠군요.
good to be. A heavy thump, and then the doors of the broadcast sector inched open, but before we could even take a proper look at people holed up within.
아 뭐야? 너희들이었어?
Guys,
진작에 말하지.
you should have told us sooner.
나
Remember me?
기억나지?
I love her outfit so much. Stickers on your own jacket?
에즈라
Oh,
씨.
it's Miss Ezra. I have not seen anything like that for a while now. Holy shit. Came to face with Ezra, who had video called us with a plethora of information on bluffing prior to our mission in the launch night. Hello, tall woman. She is so unbelievably tall. And the craziest part is those are probably with boots.
라만차랜드에서 대활약을
Heard you say the
해냈다면서?
heard you say the day in La Mancha Land.
역시 우리가 도움을
All
준
thanks to yours
덕분이지?
truly, I bet. So,
그래서
can you tell me
그
which one's the
너희
bluffing
사이에 있던 그
extraordinaire on your
부팀장 센
team?
혈기는 누구야?
네?
Huh?
아,
What? Oh, well, that's...
안부 인사는 나중에 나누도록 하지.
Why don't we skip the pleasantries for now, Ezra? First next to show up was Moses. Saw her in the video call, too. Team leader at LCD, my memory serves right.
아까 폭탄이 어쩌고
Were
하면서
you the one who fed us with
뭔가
that nonsense
협박을 한 게
about bombs, Ezra?
당신이었어요? 어쩔 수 없었잖아.
What other choice did I have?
이 근방에
I
남은
was trying to believe that we were
사람은 우리
the
말곤 없을
the
거라고
only survivors out
생각했는데
here, and then
갑자기
damn,
14명 되는 인원들이
doesn't there still
떼거치고
footsteps
몰려오는
pushing
소리가
into the sector out of
들리니까
nowhere?
봐,
Check who you guys
저쪽
were
화면은
because
나오지도 않는다고.
the screens are all busted.
일어났는지.
God, Moses' legs are a bit. You said it, not me, Chatter. Oh. Well, what would you like to say about class? Okay, it does make sense. The screens are busted. As we're just with the blank surveillance screens in the broadcast sector with your chin.
참고로 저기 무지하게 똑똑하다는 양반이 카메라를
For your information,
복구시키는
Mr.
중이래.
Genius over there is trying to fix
전력이
security cameras.
차단되어서 시간이
That's gonna take a while with the power outages, though.
좋은 일로 엮일 거라는
I
예상은
didn't expect our
했지만
paths to cross again for anything good, but
자네들과
I
이런
certainly
시가
never pictured it
지어질
happening
줄도
like this.
몰랐네.
All I'm saying is that for old lady, her hips online. True. Underneath the array of monitors, as I pointed out, found Hohenheim, looking more haggard than we remembered. He gave us a faint, unwelcoming nod as he fiddled with the tangle of power circuit.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
다치신 분은 보이지
I'm
않아서
glad to see that
다행입니다.
there aren't any injured among you. Martin stepped forth and offered us the greeting Hohenheim chose to skip.
그건 그렇고.
In any case,
알리사가 우리에게
there was a listen to let you know of our
주의하여
location.
같이 데리고 오지 못한 거 보니 치명상.
With you, she must be either gravely wounded or already dead. She's badly hurt, yeah, but we're searching for ways to help her.
이에요. 하지만 살릴 수 있는 방법은 물색 중이에요.
Ishmael gave Hohenheim a blanched look as though she was taken aback by his cold, certainly regarding his own subordinate's fate.
물색이라 마치
Searching?
보물찾기 놀이라도 하는 듯이 말하는군.
You talk as if you were playing a game of scavenger hunt.
차라리 숨을
It
끊어주고
might have been better to end her misery then and there.
도움이 되었을 수도 있었겠어.
Okay.
무슨 우리가 여태껏 해온 걸
Don't you see no way to handle
모르겠냐?
things? You still gotta
가망이
show.
없는 것도 아닌데
Don't be so
쉽게
quick to throw in the
포기하지
towel.
말라고.
이해해 주세요.
You still
침입자 중
misunderstand.
몇몇은
Some of
사람에게
these
고통을
assailants,
가하는 걸 즐기는 것 같아.
they seem to enjoy torturing their victims. That's what's keeping our boss on edge.
저와 팀장님은
Boss and I
습격이
were near the
시작된
laboratory
시각에
when the
실험실
attack
근처에
started.
있었습니다.
There weren't that many employees
돌아다니는
around it.
직원들은 많이 없었고
Broadcast sector happened to
이곳
be close by.
방송 섹터와 가까웠죠. 단지
Probably the
그런
only reason we were
이유로
able to find cover
사지
here in one
멀쩡하게
piece.
이곳까지 도망칠 수 있었을 뿐인데.
알리사 군은
Apparently,
견뎌내주고 있을
young Melissa
걸세.
shall persevere steadfastly.
우리가 약속했네.
He have vowed to return and deliver her from death.
구해주겠다고.
Thank you.
감사해요.
I'm sure
알리사도
Alyssa is
믿고 있을 거예요.
hanging on to your promise.
잠깐. 훈훈한
sorry to pick up
와중에
such a moment,
미안한데
but
너희가
If
왔다는
you're
건
here, that color fixer should be on his way too, right?
맞지? 지금 어디에 있어?
Where the heck is he now?
앞으로서 습격한 놈들을
Trevor's already out to find the attackers.
에즈라,
Otis, who had been staring at Otis since he came in, turned to gaze towards Ezra.
팀장님, 붉은 특색과
Hey,
합류하면
leader,
막내가
if you can
없어도
regroup with Red
승산이
Gaze,
충분하지
I think we'll have
않을까요?
more than enough fighting chance even without our baby bee.
그래. 하지만
Yes, but
붉은 시선은
it would seem that the
이곳에
Red Gaze
같이
is
오지
not here
못한
with
것
them.
같군. 다른 이유를 말할 필요도 없이 저들의
Just the
표정만
look on their
봐도
faces is enough to confirm that.
뭐?
What?
왜
What
너희가
are
온
you
건데?
pursuing without him? Ezra's face immediately soured the moment she realized Virgilius wasn't with us. The voice crashed over us like that of those shrieking at uninvited guests barging into her home.
저희도
Not
저희만
like-
오고 싶어서 온 게 아니거든요.
Not like we came here on our own because we wanted to.
빌자위 양반은 발목에 붙잡혔어.
Or but tell the bar understandably. Yoshi says she's called the Thumb Nurse Father
범지압이
from the House of Spiders.
라고 불리는 자였는데
Lads, what happened? A lot, but let's just say it's a rerun.
연구소를 급습한 자들처럼
Probably a tough adversary
상당한
too,
무력을 가지고
like those who
있었겠지.
are assaulting the sill.
무시할 수 없을 만큼
Combat
출중한
prowess is
기량을
not to be
가진 자.
underestimated.
아르고스 부대의
How would she
에우리알로스와
compare to
비교하면
Aurelios of the Argos unit?
큰 차이는
Around the same
없을.
level, I would say. Wait,
잠깐.
you know those names. That means
그
we're
부대와 이름을 안다는 건
we're planting this tree this early on. Moses didn't graze Otis with a reply. Instead, she closed her eyes, seemingly lost in a brief reverie, and soon returned to the subject at hand as if she were done sorting out her thoughts.
그자가
She's taken hostage?
네? 그걸
How would you know that?
습격자를 단수로
You mentioned the attacker in the singular.
생략한 걸 수도 있지만
Perhaps it's just a slip of the tongue,
그렇다
but
해도
I think it was a single enemy, if not a small number.
그리고
Furthermore,
운전기사를 데려오지
despite coming here without
않았음에도
the bus driver,
너희는 붉은
none of you
시선의
seemed
습격자를 해치고
convinced that the red gaze would
곧 올
be able to
것이라는
quickly
말도
pass the
믿음도
assailants.
내보이지 않았지.
Join you.
팀장님은 딱
Give it to a team leader.
다
This won't look as enough for her to figure it all out.
그런데 너희
Anywho,
오면서 마주친 사람은
you happen to encounter anyone on your way here?
다행히 죄종들이나 인형들
You seem to
외에는
catch you on
없었어.
some mannequins. Wait a minute. Why
잠깐.
don't we get to ask the question?
저희도 질문 좀 할게요.
Ishmael barely managed to wrest control of the conversation amid a barrage of questions.
두 분은 LCD 부서잖아요.
You're both from LCD.
왜
What are you
LCD
doing here in the
부서가
HQ
있는
when
본사에
where the
와
LCD
계신 거죠?
is?
아, 그건 말이지.
Well, about that.
오늘 LC
The
부서에서
LCD was
중요한
supposed to make an
성과 발표회가
important
예정된
progress report
날이었거든.
today.
무지하게
Apparently
중요한
it's a
발표니까
really
필수
important
참석이라는
presentation too.
공지가 하루에 몇
You don't see the
개씩이나
buildings or
나오는지.
reminders about how it's a mandatory attendance
그쵸 팀장님,
and everything.
우리도
Right,
무지하게
team leader?
바쁜 부서라는 건
There's
다들
everyone's
잊어버렸나 봐.
overlooking just how really busy our department is.
딴지 걸어서 미안하지만
Sorry to bore your
그건
wording, but it
무지하게
is indeed a
중요한 발표가
really important presentation.
그래, 그쪽
Yeah,
성과가
for you
중요한
maybe.
건 잘
But my department is
알겠는데
also
부서도
really
무지하게
Hang on. I don't think that's the crux of the matter right now.
발표는 결국 시작되지도 못했으니
Presentation did not happen.
우리로서는 그 중요도를
As
가늠할
such,
수 없겠지.
we are unable to assess its importance at the moment.
결론적으로는 그러한
Whatever is the
행사로
case, the event was
팀원들이
required LCD members to be
부서로
present here at the
모였대.
LCU.
그리고 소개할 인원이
There's one more thing.
LCD에 들어온
Allow me to introduce the new
새로운
addition to the
팀원이지.
LCD.
우리 부서도
Yeah, our
이제
team has grown in
규모가
size.
커졌다
Take
이
that.
말이야.
자네들과 구면이
I was told you met before. Familiar silhouette stepped forward from the opposite side. Someone did not expect to encounter here of all places. Why is this a big reveal?
그대들과의 조우가
Oh!
항상 이러한 난전 속이란 면목이었군.
What?
강령하셨는가?
You? You? What? Your eyes seem a little... You died, did you? Are you fucking with me? I regret that we must always meet in midst of plights such as this. I trust you have been well?
앵두씨,
Yes, I do.
오랜만이네요.
It's been too long.
김 작가님은
Is Mr. Bamboo Hat
아직
Kim
회복 중이신가요?
still in recovery?
우두께서는
My mentor's flesh has
육신이 아문지
long since
오래이나
healed.
마음이
It will take some time
맑아지기까지
until his
시간이
mind
걸리는
regains its
것
former
같다군.
tranquility. However long the wait,
수밖에.
endure it I must.
머지않아 좋아지실
I have
거야.
faith that he will recover in due time.
그때까진
Until
내가
then,
그때 저지른
in
과오를
silence shall I
묵묵히
atone for
숙지할
the transgression I have committed. And you appear to be referring to how she ran Bamboo Hat Kim with her sword under the monolith's distorting influence.
그래도
Still,
LCD 팀에
I'm glad you seem to be
합류해서
adjusting
잘
to well
적응하고
after life at the
계시는 것 같아
LCD.
다행이네요.
Sinclair caught the shadow flickering across Ungdu's face and swiftly stepped up to lighten the mood.
의탁하고 있는 신세지.
I would say I was taken in, but I am
우리에겐
deeply
돌아갈
grateful
곳이
regardless.
마땅히 남아있지 않으니.
My mentor and I have nowhere left to call home,
하지만
but
언젠가는
someday we'll
반드시 S사로 돌아갈 것이야.
return to escort together.
저쪽도
Looks like she's trying her
토끼를
best
위해
to
보건
fit in
봉투를
too.
하고 있나 보네요.
어딜 가나?
It's always to get settled in no matter where you start from.
이곳의 인원끼리는
I thought we've all grown agreed with one another.
빠르게 다음으로
Let us move on to the issue at hand. You know what? I feel like that's a good ending point there. I feel like it'll be cut off very promptly, maybe at the tail end, since we since we dealt with like like 11 parts, but I can live with that. I suppose that'll be all of it for me today. I'll be starting this stream same time tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. I hope to see you next time. Peace.